Sorry about that. You will be sitting out the Tony Yeoman segment to stand in solidarity with King TL. Wow. Sorry about that. I thought I had my mic reversed. What's up, Luna, Parbs, Bethadone Clinic, Cody Turbo, South to West, Anon J, who is in protest. Jerry, what's up? Well, this is season 2, episode 8 now of BOYTWatch Live. Pretty crazy. I'll be back Monday for McHenry in the morning and BOYT Madness in the afternoon. With King TL out, I mean, if he's vulnerable, who's going to go next? John Sluga? King Lee Cypress, maybe? Could Jack Talcott be vulnerable at this point? You also stand with King? That's fair. Speaking of King, unfortunately, we're going to start this episode. We got 21 clips, by the way, or 22 clips, I think. Tony Yeoman's going to start us off, as he always does. Shrimp gumbo salad with fresh squeezed beets and orange 100% juice. Oh, Tony rubbing it in. He's got all of his medals on. This should have been King's victory feast.
What's up with it? Watch the video to the end, y'all. Check out what I got today, man. I got a shrimp gumbo.
Like, this looks like a lot of food. Anon J boycotting this is going to hurt. He's my eyes and ears during these Tony Yeoman segments. This looks like a lot of food to me. Like, this is a lot of, I don't know, whatever these say, mushrooms, shrimp and mushrooms. It looks like a lot of food.
Salad with 2 motherfucking peppers on the side, baby. Yeah, baby. Child, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that shrimp. I got mushrooms.
Luna, you know you're always toward the end for the bring you out for the big finale.
Okra. No motherfucking rice. On a pile. A raw.
Pow.
Look at that, child. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that, child. You said, Tony, I ain't never heard of a gumbo salad. I
Weight loss journey.
I'm just doing some shit. I just made some bullshit up.
Joe Shabatoni, would you say this is a large serving of food? Like, honestly.
You know what I'm saying? It might, you know what? It might be a such.
You don't have to
thing as a gumbo
sugarcoat
salad.
it. It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
I just put some shit together. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. In the drink, y'all, I got me some freshly squeezed beet and orange juice. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna see what this tastes like, see what this shit is all about.
Oh, beet and orange juice. Now, I like this. This looks like it came from... Does anybody recognize this brand? Did he get this at like a farmer's market, maybe?
Sadie's Grace.
Sadie's Grace. Grace Thorpe.
Amen and amen.
Hope you have a good stream, Grace,
so
wherever you are.
Tall glass, not a motherfucking glass. So I got two tall glass.
Stephen David, pass along my
glass.
best wishes to
my
the Thorpes.
Tall glass. It's in the motherfucking refrigerator. But this my
You think Luna might make the Elite Eight?
So yeah, I'm gonna drink, yeah.
Okay, so Luna's got to beat King Lee in the loser leaves the BOYT match. Then she faces the winner of the Heathen versus Rajiv Rajan. And then odds are, if you want to get to the Elite Eight in that bracket, you're probably going to have to go through vegan. That's going to be pretty tough.
Oh, shit. Ooh. Oh, shit, look at that boy. Man, I got beat down it. You see that bullshit?
Whoa, now this is... I got to see that again. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Ooh. Oh, shit, look at that boy. I'm gonna drink, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Heathen is your dark horse? I know who my pick is. I know who I think is the odds-on favorite to win it all. Oh, shit.
I got beat down it. Ooh. Oh, shit, look at that boy.
When you've been kissing for half an hour.
Ooh. Oh, shit, look at that boy. I got beat down it. You see that bullshit? Damn. Did you see that bullshit, man? Damn. Motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Boy. Man.
Look how cool the glass looks, too.
Crazy ass shit, boy. Man.
Joe Shabatoni, you're saying that you think when he tells us that he's not going to eat the rest of the food, like in the Big Arch review, you think that in fact he is actually saving that food for later? Because I think G thinks or Parbs1 thinks that he's eating the food as soon as the camera's off.
Let's put this over here, yeah. Let's try this shit again, man. Ooh-wee.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Boy, look at that, yeah.
That was pretty crazy.
Ooh, boy, look at that. Man. Ooh, sometimes you just don't know your own strength. You know what I'm saying, boy? Oh, man, that's some good shit, y'all. Oh, let's put this right here. Oh, let's put it right here. Let's put that right there. Let's put this over here. So y'all, all right, I got one shout out. Let me do my shout out before I get with this gumbo salad. All right, y'all. Let me find my spot.
I thought about having Tony Yeoman shout out King TL and being like, "Hey, King TL, sorry for your loss, brother." Think he saves it for a bedtime snack?
And shout out to Rose. I appreciate the Rose.
Shout out to Jeff Janique. Shout out to Dave's channel. Shout out to Ben Thorpe.
To San Antonio, will all work out. Love bitch.
Shout out to EFD. Pay back that money.
By the Rose. Go to San Antonio. It's gonna all work out. So I appreciate the Rose and Big K for watching, man. I really, really do. Don't y'all ever stop. And once again, Rose, it's gonna work out. Oh, San Antonio is a good place to live in a way. Oh shit, boy. So yeah,
it looks really cool. Like when it was like streaked on the ice, I thought that red looked badass.
Ah, but that's good shit, boy.
Ooh, Lord. Ooh.
Let's put this over here for now. Let's put that over there. Oh man.
Ooh-wee.
Well, look at that shrimp, boy. Well, it tastes just like gumbo.
Like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm a big King TL fan, but Tony is an absolute legend.
Gumbo on a pile of spinach leaves.
He is a heavy hitter in the Fusion Studios back lot.
Look at that okra, boy. Look at that spinach leaf.
Wow.
Hey, boy, I just be doing some shit, boy.
Yeah, Tony's a pretty high tier creator.
That shrimp, boy.
Yeah, he's calling it a shrimp gumbo salad. I don't really know what that means, though. It just looks like mushrooms and shrimp to me. And then whatever those leaves are. What do you say they are? Bay leaves?
I was gonna put rice in here, but I didn't. I didn't. And the only reason why I didn't put rice in this shit, because I ain't feel like cooking this shit. You know what I mean? I ain't feel like cooking no motherfucking rice. I really did. Yeah. Oh, blue rice mushroom.
That's what Bethadone likes to do. Oh, it could be spinach, yeah. I don't know. I don't eat vegetables.
What? Oh, it is too good, boy.
You ever just feel like the gates of hell are opening up?
Wow, shit.
This red drink is awesome. Beets with orange juice, though? I don't know about that.
Ah, man.
What do you think, Killer Tony? He gonna finish that glass off? That's a glass, too, not a motherfucking vase.
Man, this some good shit, boy. I've been getting a lot of emails from people asking me, Tony, old man, how come you won't talk about the war? To tell you the truth, I've got nothing to say about it. You know what I'm saying, man? I mean, I could talk about the war, but I'm not. It's enough people on YouTube talking about the war. You know what I'm saying? What difference does it make if I talk about the motherfucking war?
I'm gonna ask Tony. Hold on, I gotta move I'm really high, so I've gotta move the thing so I can type properly. Mr. Yo Man. Forget about the war. Small hat stuff. How do you feel about trad girls? There you go. Mr. Yo Man, forget about the war. Small hat stuff. How do you feel about trad girls? Perfect.
So, you know, I would talk about the war. I just really don't want to, you know. And besides, if I talk about the war, I probably just make a bunch of motherfuckers mad, so I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. You know
what can anybody say about it, really? I mean, what's a guy that's eating a shrimp gumbo salad gonna say about the war? What are his memories of 9/11? That's what we need to know.
I got a lot of things to say about it, but I'm not.
Tony Yo Man, any thoughts or memories on the Flintstones?
I mean, well, but you know what I'm gonna talk about? I'm talking about this big ass mushroom. Look at this big ass mushroom. Oh, shit, boy.
Tony, any memories of the sitcom Step by Step?
We used to have a dog. I love that dog.
No, you didn't.
I did like the dog. I did. But the dog got on my motherfucking nerve. It did. That dog
She
got
said
on my
he didn't like the
nerve.
dog.
You lying?
Yeah, I'm not lying. You know,
You lying?
When we had that dog, a lot of times.
Wow, Linda would never.
I had a lot of shit on my mind. And when I get stressed out, I got a lot of shit on my mind. I don't like people talking to me. I don't like to hear a bunch of unnecessary noise. And that motherfucking dog get to barking and shit, and that shit just drive me nuts and shit. I just go crazy. So I go outside and tell the dog, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, remember last time we saw somebody get mad at their dog for barking? When Miss Hayes was like, Huckleberry! Huckleberry. Miss Hayes
I
robbed.
used to be in the bed asleep. That dog be outside barking at some bullshit. What the fuck you barking at, man? Damn. That shit used to drive me nuts.
Oh man.
But I love that dog. That's my drinking buddy. We used to drink beer together and shit, boy. We did. I used to have beer in the bag. And for some reason, that damn dog knew when I had beer. Like he could smell the beer through the cans and shit.
All right, big drink, Tony. Come on, buddy. Big drink. Big drink. Big drink. Big drink. Yeah.
That dog loves getting drunk, boy. You don't see that drunk ass dog? Especially when they get the barking. That motherfucker, boy. Shit. I can swear. I swear. I ain't bullshit. When that dog
Imagine if Rich and Joy told a story about getting a dog drunk like Tony Yeoman just did. Man, there'd be like 20 expose videos about it.
get drunk.
Tony appeals to like a normal enough. He has like normal enough content. Like it can appeal to a mainstream enough crowd to really balance out him getting much blowback for some of the crazy stuff he does.
That dog, hey, you know what? That dog can speak fucking English. I know what the fuck that dog be saying, boy. That dog get Tony. I ain't bullshit. But that dog been that dog would die was
Casually
like 2 years ago.
inhaling it.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. I still wake up, I hear that motherfucking dog outside barking.
My vape
I was in the
squad.
kitchen cooking yesterday. I was in the kitchen cooking today. I heard that motherfucker out there barking. What the fuck? Oh, shut that barking. I went outside and said, shut the fuck up.
What are Tony's feelings on the Nephilim?
Shit, boy.
Hey, what's up, corn dog?
That dog ain't even heard no more. Still fucking with me.
There is currently a boycott on Tony Yeoman from some viewers that are unhappy with the result of his match with King TL. I mean, I guess I would think the volume of I don't know how many calories are in like 10 pounds of shrimp and and mushrooms. Healthier, yeah, for sure. I assume, anyway.
Oh, boy. Boy, that's good.
Bethadone got to go up against her lead-in on BOYTWatch Live, Tatted Preach. He's your opening act, Bethadone. When you see Tatted Preach, you know Bethadone is next. One or two more, and he's got this thing.
I'm talking about this beet juice, boy. You drink enough of this shit, you go to the bathroom, your pee-pee might look like...
True, because of the beets.
He gonna look red. He gonna look like...
Beats by Bolin.
Well, it ain't. Your pee-pee gonna look like this. Well, not that, you know. So if you drink a lot of this shit, don't get scared when you go to the
I know
bathroom.
King won't understand it, but there are just some people are better content when they're chasing the belt rather than holding it. You know what I mean?
If you look like that. Don't go run. Don't
Like
go
a
run
Jake
down
the
to
Snake
emergency
type
room. Ain't
character.
nothing wrong with you.
Or Tony
You just drunk a lot of
Atlas.
that beet juice.
Tony Atlas didn't need the belt. Would you tell Tatted Preach your body count, Bethadone?
Look, I forgot my man. Look, man, this shit was so good. I forgot the hot sauce, boy. The Tabasco sauce. Man. Oh shit, boy.
Sorry. You would be. I think you and Tatted Preach could be a funny duo, but I'm not so sure he would approve of your lifestyle. Although you're trying to lower your degeneracy levels. Maybe if you and Tatted Preach, you think you could become a couple? He could help you get less degen. He could help you de-degen.
Man, it's pretty good.
Hey guys, it's your boy Preach and Bethadone Clinic. Recovery content.
Let me get some of this juice, boy. This some good
You
shit
could
too,
jump
boy.
rope while he
Man,
does his
good,
weightlifting.
Ooh, shit. Just a little bit.
You're ready to de-degen. You're not ready to
That thing over
degen.
there.
You want to gen. You want to generate
man,
wealth
shit.
in the kingdom of heaven.
Oh, man. Well, look at that okra, boy.
When he had it like
I
Coolio.
just cooked the whole okra. I didn't cut it or nothing. I just cleaned the motherfucker off and threw it in the pan.
Who do you think's an easier matchup for you if you get past Tatted Preach, Bethadone? Jay the Doll King or McHenry? Is that the real Armani? Hello, Armani. Is that the 6'4" young bull, Armani, or just an imposter?
Boy, I bet you, boy, shrimp sausage gumbo will be good too. Make a salad out there, shit.
Well, what's
Man.
an ice cube tray holds 10 to 12 ice cubes. He's probably getting these out of that big bucket that you have, like whenever if your refrigerator makes ice cubes, you know. So he probably doesn't have to do it by the tray, but that's got to be a pretty like significant amount. Oh, you know what? Do you think he makes it and then like puts it in Ziploc bags or something so that he always has like a massive supply of ice? That's a real Armani? All right. You think McHenry is tougher to win against than Jay the Doll King, or you think he's easier to win against?
Who born full, y'all?
I think whoever takes out McHenry, if anybody does, that's a pretty
Oh,
big
boy.
trophy.
I am full
That's big
of a
game.
serial killer vampire. Oh, yeah, boy, you bullshit.
You think McHenry is easier than Doll King? I greatly disagree.
Speaking of vampires.
No one in the entire thing could walk over McHenry. Like, McHenry would be a knockdown, drag out with anybody. Jay the Doll King is a tough competitor. I don't know that he's on McHenry's level.
I wonder if I was a vampire. And I come out at night.
You think the Doll King... It's entirely possible that to pull that off, Doll King would have to beat Eric McHenry, who is literally a god of time and space, the Bethadone Clinic, the Canadian Gutter Wolverine, and then more than likely, I mean, if you look at the odds, you've got Grace coming in that's his final step. I mean, if you can take out McHenry, Bethadone, and Grace in one run, like, who's going to stop him at that
suck
point?
People's necks. Suck the blood out their motherfucking necks. I wonder what kind of vampire would I be. Ooh, boy.
Doll King
wouldn't
is
mind
too
being a vampire,
fascinating to
boy.
go out early.
Boy, no, boy. I bite their ass. Suck their blood.
That's the run of a
then I rub their
lifetime.
motherfucking ass. Shit, bro.
McHenry is beloved in the
man.
audience by the chat. I asked them if they wanted to even take 1 week off and do something else on a Monday, and it was like, absolutely not. They weren't having it. Who shows up?
Alright, y'all. Oh, shit. And the next time, baby, the next time.
Speaking of Eric McHenry, he is, of course, always batting right after Tony Yoman. And I say this every time, but I just still think it's so neat. But McHenry was the second ever person to appear on on a BOYT talent show before we even had BOYTWatch or BOYTWatch Live or any of that stuff. It was Tony Yoman leading right into McHenry in the 2 slot.
Subscribe, baby, subscribe. Like, share, comment, hype me up, and all that bullshit. Yeah, baby.
Unfortunately for Ben, he will be allowed to participate in the Amish lifestyle still as a divorced man, and this may work to his advantage. However, he would not be allowed to remarry. So maybe that would suit him perfectly because he could just exist in a society where he wasn't expected to ever get married again because he couldn't ever get married again.
Oh.
Is this a message to King TL? If you come for the king, best not miss. Tony Yoman using CapCut.
Hello. I will be uploading a vlog every single day in 2026, and I will also be uploading a vlog every single day for the next 52 plus years consecutively without missing a single day of daily vlogging.
That's why, I mean, listen to that. I'm going to be uploading a video every day for this year, but I'm also going to be uploading a vlog every single day for the next 52 consecutive years. I don't hear the Bethadone Clinic promising that she'll be still making videos in 52 years.
Over that span of up until we get to year 65 in total. Now, I haven't talked about wrestling in quite some time.
Let's go.
And there's not many very good reasons to talk about wrestling because, you know, John Cena retired last month. You know, there's not a lot to really discuss in regards to wrestling. But there are 2 major pay-per-views or
hey, what's up,
live
JF?
events or whatever they're calling it these days that I'm looking forward to. I'm not saying that we're going to be getting some big names coming back for the Royal Rumble, which happens later this month, or even WrestleMania that happens in April. But there's so much that's going on in the world of wrestling. I mean, we've got Randy Orton came back or was on last night's SmackDown. We had an interaction between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes for their three stages of hell match that's going to happen tonight. Or no, the 5th, which is what, Monday? Is that right? Yeah, on Monday they'll have their big match. Then there's
I really like the way that I watch him, which is do the super deep dive on the older stuff in chronological order, but then I'm still just picking one random a week to watch on BOYTWatch Live, so I kind of know what's going on with him now, but no, you know, I'm still able to keep a lot of it a mystery for 8 years from now when I've caught up.
The whole CM Punk versus Braun Breaker, which is Braun Breaker is a Steiner son, one of the Steiner brothers' son.
Wow,
and
kayfabe, buddy.
That match is on Monday. So I mean, there's just so much going on right now, leading up to the Royal Rumble match for the men and women's. There's so much going on in regards to...
I'm just saying, Eric McHenry, when he gets drunk and visited from spirits and granted the powers of quantum healing, that doesn't stop his 300 consecutive day vlog in 2019 or in 2018.
Getting ready for WrestleMania in a couple months. That's like the middle of April.
Even addiction
so, I mean,
can't stop the man time for God. Did you see
middle
that
of
big
April.
old sniff?
So I mean, there's probably going to be a couple of pay-per-views between now and WrestleMania after the Royal Rumble
unfortunate
pay-per-view.
cousin.
And who knows who's going to be a mystery guest, a mystery guy that's returning for the Royal Rumble this year and returning for WrestleMania, and it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in the world of wrestling whatever pay-per-view or premium live event it's going to happen. It's just so much that I'm looking forward to over the course of the next 3 months. Now, there's a big thing happening today, which I'm not going to go into very much detail about. It could be really good for make me extremely happy, or it could make me extremely sad. I will wait until until Sunday's vlog to give you kind of a little of an update on that, because I know I'm supposed to be doing these sports conversations. But yeah, so Ole Miss beat Georgia in their game on Thursday.
Are we getting a return of Sports Friday, do you think?
And just there's just been so much happening in the world of
Is this guy high? I don't think he gets
There's been
high.
so much happening in the world of the NBA.
He's drug-free except for
the NFL,
some allergy pills.
And the NBA. Three of them, or all four of them going on right now. No, Major League Baseball is not going on right now. They're getting ready for the season that starts next month. There will be a whole season. The spring training starts.
Okay, just so I don't fall behind, I'm going to set up the next few clips. Next up, we're going to hear from Saint Luzivier, who's going to talk to us about dating as a female bodybuilder. Then we've got Brass House, who's going to talk about how he's no longer a plumber. And then remember this guy, What Saith the Scripture? Car Chat, and he's going to talk about why God takes sexual sin very seriously.
Next month, where the catchers and pitchers report, and then the position players report, and then the games start. And by the end of
he does drink, but he doesn't do drugs. But he was I'm thinking I'm back in 2018.
March we'll have the.
I don't know his current sobriety.
And I'm hoping the Giants do well this year. I'm not saying they will.
I don't like to talk about people's sobriety on stream.
With that being said, I will see you all tomorrow with a brand new vlog. I'll either be very upset or I'll be very excited in the vlog on tomorrow. And there will be a new vlog every day of 2026, and there will be a new vlog every day leading up until I reach the final year on YouTube, which is year 65 in total, which is still 52 years from now. And actually, it'll be 51 next month. But we'll get into that later. And bye-bye.
People will just straight up ask you how big it is. And I'm like, bro, are you for
Oh, I didn't know it was a trans
real?
bodybuilder.
I'm wondering, is that how black guys feel? I'm like, that's not a demographic I ever thought I'd relate to, but here we are.
Oh boy. Hang on, I'm working my way back to chat. Yeah. Did I watch the Thorpe stream? I watched some of it. She seems like an interesting lady. I didn't know that it was a trans bodybuilder.
Hello, my
I
name
just
is
saw
Lucy,
I just saw the
aka
title.
Lucifer,
It just
and
says
welcome to
dating
my
as a
third
female
YouTube video.
bodybuilder, some
Be sure to
insight.
subscribe because it's not too late to claim OG status, and then you can boast that you've been here since season 1. Today I want to talk a bit about what it's like to be dating as a bodybuilder and why it may be a little bit difficult through the lens of my very personal experience. I can't speak for everyone, obviously, but I guess dating also really ain't that easy for anyone these days. As you bodybuild and slowly pack on more and more muscle,
I can't see Saint Luzivier
your
replacing the
baseline
Furby.
for what is normal in your head, at least, seems to be raising in accordance with that. That's why you can pack on 10 kilos, 15 kilos, and you still feel normal. And you see your gains in the mirror, but you still feel normal, or like maybe not too much has changed. until you put a picture of yourself next to a picture of you from before, and then you can see, wow, yeah.
This seems
like,
a little
there's a
normie to
difference
me,
there.
like the tone.
But
and...
it is like whatever baseline is set in your brain that perceives
That's true.
this type of things is constantly adjusting as well as your body changes.
To Grace
I had
that
this
she
one moment
hit the
at
weights,
the gym,
just easy light
where
weights. She's not gonna
this
do
guy
that.
came up to me and he said, "Oh, you're big," and I was like, "Oh, thank you, but my legs are kind of small, this and that." And he was like, "No, let's go to the mirror." So we went to the mirror and we started flexing, and I stand there and I see that my legs are actually bigger than this grown man's leg. And he wasn't exactly tiny either. He was like huge, but yeah, I was like, my legs aren't small. But even then,
is the
my
eyebrow
brain
like a
couldn't
is
really
that a
comprehend
style
this.
choice?
It was like
it reminds me of like that game
illusion. Like, to
Cyberpunk
me, it was
2077.
like you still feel normal. Like it's like you never, or very rarely, actually like, yeah, I'm big. I don't know. It's weird. It's like your brain literally cannot comprehend. But that's what I mean when I talk about power creep in bodybuilding. Your perception really scales.
I don't know any.
With
Yeah, I don't
your
know.
own physique in a way.
What's up,
I
Jeremy?
hope that makes sense.
What's up, G? Thanks.
So, how does this relate to dating and finding a partner? First of all, obviously,
do you know
not
that for
everyone
sure,
is gonna
though?
be
I don't know about
into,
that.
Women with a lot of muscle mass, although it seems to me like most of the men that feel that way don't exactly have a lot of muscles themselves, rendering them to be personally pretty irrelevant anyway. But then there is also a way too loud minority of pencil necks that will be in every big girl's DMs talking about "step on me, mommy."
Pencil neck. I haven't heard that since like Freddie Blassie. What a callback!
Just gives me the ick. Y'all are really barking up the wrong tree. It's the polar opposite of what I'm personally into. Yeah, but if you're a big girl, you will have had those guys in your DMs. That's just the thing, apparently. Something else that can happen to you when you are an obviously muscly girl on a dating app is that people will just straight up ask you how big it is. And I'm like, bro, are you for real? I'm wondering, is that how black guys feel? I'm like, that's not a demographic I ever thought I'd relate to, but here we are. It's like if you're a bodybuilder, a female bodybuilder out there, like is that happening to you as well? Because it keeps happening to me. Anyway, since my perception of bodies has changed so much, and personally I'm only into men that are a lot
maybe that's her
bigger
boyfriend
and a lot
in the photos.
than me. So that seems to have reduced my dating pool to a very small section. Because
her dating pool is people like
don't
G
even
Thanks
work
and
out.
OPC Dom.
And let's be real, like attractiveness and a face card that doesn't decline gets you through the door.
She'll find love of the baseline. We can all hope.
That might be different for any one of us, but yeah, that's.
She should come on one of Grace's dating shows. Wouldn't a dating show be fun about right now?
Looks. As a bodybuilder, I subscribe to a pretty extreme lifestyle. And I would need a partner whose lifestyle is similar enough for that to function. You may have heard it before or experienced it yourself that a relationship will fall apart because of bodybuilding. That has happened to me before as well. I was together with my partner long before I ever set foot into a gym. But when I started bodybuilding, my lifestyle changed, and things like ordering takeout all the time or going out for dinner regularly or spending an entire weekend on the couch or drinking alcohol, those weren't things I was interested anymore, wanted to do. And it gets really
what's the Balkan Grand Prix?
For both parties when you're not living your life together anymore and just kind of next to each other at best. And that can be extremely stressful. Bodybuilding isn't just a hobby. It's a lifestyle, a philosophy, and something that is extremely important to me. I couldn't imagine being in a relationship with someone who isn't at least somewhat compatible with that. Especially when you're doing a
That's what Ben Thorpe always says. You have to get somebody who's in the same business as you because they'll never understand. You're, especially in the later stages, why he won't allow Grace to date fans,
your sex drive
only
goes,
these weird co-stars.
You struggle to focus, you might sometimes not want to hold a conversation.
So that's a
and
bodybuilding
just
tournament
lie
in the
there and
EU.
stare at the ceiling, and you just kind of turn into the shell of a human being to some degree. Although it is kind of like a very cool experience with yourself to go through prep. But it can
Are
be
you sure
very
that's even
hard
the
on a
same
partner
person in the
if
back two
that's
pictures?
not, especially if they're used to going out partying with their partner or whatever. It can be quite jarring or stressful, make them feel some type of way. It just can be something really hard to be around if you cannot relate to it at all. It might sound shallow, but I can immediately tell based on someone's body whether or not there's a chance that we're gonna be compatible. Your body tells a
She
story.
would be good in like if they
How you eat,
did
how you
another
train,
remake
how
of The
disciplined
Craft.
you are, and those things are very important to me. And a hot body or like a very fit body is nice, but it's
Does
what
Hollywood
that,
have
what
the
that body
guts to give
stands
us
for, what
a
that
muscular
means.
witch
That's what's
in The
attractive
Craft?
to me. It's the shared values, the shared priorities. Side note, Instagram had me believe that there are boatloads of white monster chugging Jack Jimbros who are also into Warhammer, but I'm calling fake news on that. I've never even seen a single one. Yeah, I guess it's just memes. Too good to be true. So I have put myself into a very niche category of human that's not attractive to that many people, but I wouldn't have it any other way. There was a moment an ex
Armani
had
thinks
expressed
she's
his
beautiful.
distaste
He doesn't mind.
for my
He
physique
doesn't
and
mind
where
a
I was
muscular
going
woman.
and the size of my back in particular. And I was going to the gym and I felt some type of way. And I was walking past the mirror and I stopped and I saw myself. And I had just this feeling of happiness and euphoria as a last breath. And I'm like, I love myself. I feel more beautiful now than I ever have. And that's when I knew I am on the right path. This is the way for me. Because I saw this, I felt so beautiful, more than I ever have. And I said I couldn't wait to get more beautiful to me. And I think the right person would also see that beauty. Because I would rather be single forever than downgrade myself to appease someone else's taste. Like I value
That's why it couldn't
finding
work between
myself
Grace and OPC.
beautiful and
Grace
being
couldn't degrade
happy with what I
herself
see in
down
the
to
mirror
OPC's level.
over someone else finding me beautiful, if that makes sense, or attractive, or whatever.
But Bethadone
it feels
and
good
Tatted
to
Preach, however,
have self-appreciation above the need for anyone else's validation. That's something I struggled with in the past, I guess, as many do. But yeah, I was like, I don't need anyone else's validation. The good thing is, I'm at a point in my life where I know what I want from a partner, I know what I want from life, I know what I value. And yes, I may have the teeny tiniest of dating pools, but it feels more like it's slowly at the top situation type deal. I feel like I've been going on for a while. Maybe I make a part 2 with some story times or something. If that is something that you guys would want to hear about, let me know in the comments.
So basically, the
Also,
moral
let
of
me
the
know,
story
is this
is
something you can
date
relate
someone
to?
who
Is this something you have opinions
is
on?
part
Have
of,
you
if
dated
you
a
have an
bodybuilder?
obsessive
Are you a bodybuilder that have been dated?
hobby or
Let me know.
drive, you need to
But
find
for now,
somebody who's
I
into
shall-
that niche,
Oh wait, yeah, right. Comment, like,
or you're
subscribe,
really
or
hurting
gay.
your chances.
And yeah, I shall love you and leave you, and I bid you farewell. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Wow! Oh, damn. Bethadone collab with it would be hilarious. Definitely have.
Okay, boys. So I'm having a bit of a.
This is Brass House.
I don't know if I want to call it a focus issue. I don't think it's focus. Like, I don't know, because I do think I have actually, like, not the best focus and concentration. Like the front 9 on a golf course, I'm always way better than the back 9. I think it's because I'm kind of dumb and I start to like wane off and not give a shit no more because I just lose focus, whatever. But I think something similar is kind of happening with the business because I'm trying to get. Slow down, you're talking, Dyson. Something similar is happening here because I'm trying to get into HVAC. I'm trying to expand to not trying to get into HVAC.
Kim
I'm
is
in
seething.
HVAC. I'm gonna have sold 1 million in no time. And like, there's a part of me that's honestly considering, like, so in Texas, you have to have a master plumbing license to own a plumbing company. Well, you
Hold on. This guy looks like a jerk. In what way? How so?
have to have an RMP, a responsible master plumber, for your plumbing company, no matter what.
Probably
So you don't have
is.
to have
Wow.
that to own a company, but you must employ someone with the master license who has.
Boy, this guy's not even 1 minute into his debut on BOYTWatch, and people are already saying that he's a jerk.
RMP endorsement for your company, and I'm that for my company. But I also have Randall as a backup RMP, just
An
because.
outdoor ceiling
I
fan.
don't know, I
I
think it's
love
cool.
it.
I want to have more than one RMP. I think it makes me seem durable and rigid. And I also like the idea of Randall having his own master number on his truck. And I'm even thinking about putting his master number on other guys' trucks too. That way he can kind of be like, if they're like, hey, you're not the boss, be like, motherfucker, whose number is on your fucking truck? That's my number, dude. So that's kind of, the thought with that. But it's led me to, like, I've been thinking about maybe I should get my HVAC license and these other licenses and stuff. But then I'm almost at a point, believe it or not, this is going to sound so crazy, y'all. I'm almost, this wind is going to fuck me video up. Hang on. Hold her head up. Hang on, fellas. Let me check here. No, I'm almost at a point where I'm willing to give up my plumbing license. And like a burn the boats type move is, I know that sounds crazy. I'm not going to do it. I'm almost certain I'm not going to.
Wow, kiss of death. Here comes South to West in to finish the job on the brass house. He thinks he's better than everybody else. Wow.
Do it.
Boy, this
But
guy
there's a part of me
really,
that, like,
wow.
I know too much now, right? Like I've actually developed such a business acumen that, like, while HVAC isn't foreign to me and it's something I'm very familiar with and like well versed in the trade.
Can
and
you
have a lot of
imagine the
connections,
HVAC rabbit hole?
it was really hard for me. Not really hard, but it took a lot of ingenuity and shit to sell my first million in plumbing. It's not going to take me shit to sell my first million in HVAC.
Let's
and I
go.
guarantee you the thing I do after that, because my resources are going to be so great and vast, it's not going to take me shit to sell my next million and whatever the fuck else I do, right?
Great and vast resources. This is amazing.
So it's like, I almost think the plumbing license, while it only takes me 6 hours a year to maintain, it's like, it's like the boat back home. It's like, well, I'm not going to be all in on this mission. I'm still going to be thinking about fucking hopping on the boat to go back home, right? And it's like,
Sure.
like I said, I'm not going to get rid of the plumbing license, but I sort of want to in a way is like, no, you're all
You can tell
in
he's arrogant just by the
on-
way he's acting.
You're a businessman. You're an executive. Like, you multiply manpower and
I like this guy.
and
He's
take
really
on
got the
bigger and
chat
bigger
riled
and bigger
up now.
shit.
I've never,
So,
this is
like, to the point where like a
unprecedented.
plumbing license is trivial. Isn't that crazy? Like, I worked so hard for that master license and like don't give a fuck about it no more. You know what I mean? Like, because I already know it's like I can hire responsible master plumbers.
You guys, you just
I'm
think
actually
he's too
considering
real?
getting a third one. I want Dustin to get his, and I kind of like thinking about having like the service manager have an RMP and have him get his number on all the service guys. The construction manager have an RMP with his guys having his number.
Sure.
And I can just hire that shit out.
This
to
all
infinity.
makes
And I
sense
know
to
you
me,
say, well, that
guys.
puts you in place where you're blah 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 blah. It's like I'm not gonna be the fucking RMP of my HVAC. I'm not, or the license holder of my HVAC. I'm not gonna be the license holder of my electrical. If I get into like environmental, like I'm thinking about buying a pump truck and shit. You know what I mean? If I get into environmental, I'm not gonna have the hazmat license. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get these things anyway. And I kind of trust my business acumen.
A plumbing license.
I don't know. Maybe that sounds crazy, but
Listen, guys, I'm going to get my license. I'm going to turn my application in at Target.
might burn the boats. Good morning.
All right, this is What Saith This. I know you guys hated him, but I actually liked. I thought Brass House was really entertaining. I like that. It's like low stakes, local business that's putting out of pocket shit on social media. Car chat with What Saith the Scriptures. He's got 36 subscribers. This video has 6 views, and if you were watching Eric McHenry, I think this one came up during episode 18 of McHenry, and we decided to table it until now. But this is his car chat titled "God Takes Sexual Sin, very seriously. And when he wraps up, we're going to go right into our religious block. Uh-oh. Oh. Hang on. Oh, come on. Sorry, my browser's locked up. Hang on. I just got to bring the playlist back up again. How can you go live with only 36 subscribers? I don't know. I mean, I couldn't tell you that. Hang on, I got to go back into the playlist. Start from the beginning of his video. All right, here we go. God takes sexual sin very seriously.
Good morning. Another car chat. I don't know how long this will be. Who knows? I have an app that seems to like to take over my phone.
Hey, Tommy Necro.
Every so often. So who knows? But this morning in my Bible time with my kids, we were in Deuteronomy chapter 22, and one of the interesting things, there was a lot about in there about wives and husbands, or women that are either married or unmarried, having relations with men who are married or unmarried, and what should happen to them according to God. Now, remember, this is God's law.
This isn't a live stream. This is it's a pre-recorded video.
It's not Moses' law. This is not anybody else's law. This is God. This is His law. This is from His word. So we should accept it as such.
Hey, Doug.
And what it says is, it talks about, if the woman is married or betrothed and she lies with a man,
okay,
that she's not married to,
okay,
that she is to be put to death.
Uh-oh.
And the man is supposed to be put to death. It's not just her. It's her and the man.
This guy's like, stop having sex.
And, there's a defiling that happens there with her. But what I find interesting...
This guy's name is What Saith the Scriptures. 36 subscribers. This video has 6 views. He just was a random algo poll during an Eric McHenry stream. It came up in the recommended. Hurricane Paro. Paro, did you hear that you came up big in your victory over John Galt while King TL fell in the first round to Tony Yeoman?
It says, so that the evil is put away from Israel. So God calls that evil. God calls a woman giving herself to another man that she's not married to.
You might be joking, Tommy Necro, but in this area of the internet, I mean, you could never say.
While she's married, he calls that evil. He calls a married man, or a man, married or not, doesn't really matter, going after or taking a married woman that he's not married to. He calls that evil, and it's punishable by death, by being stoned with stones, is how it was worded in the King James. Now I know we don't do that today.
Oh, an Instagram post? That would be pretty petty, wouldn't it?
Way of doing things in the United States of America. Probably not anywhere in the Western world do you have that kind of thing happening. But the truth is, God said in Malachi, I am God, I am the Lord, I change not. So the truth is, the God that made that law back in Deuteronomy is the same God today. So his law would be, you give yourself up to somebody you're not married to as a woman. You take a woman that's married, and you're worthy of death.
Why is this guy sitting around thinking
Now, is
about
there
this
forgiveness?
stuff?
Yeah, I believe there is. I mean, the Bible talks about in 1 Corinthians, people that are guilty of adultery, having having the
You
ability
guys
to
like
repent
the angle?
and forgive and be forgiven.
I do feel like if you were to show me a bunch of thumbnails, ones from this angle would definitely get my attention.
So that is something that can be forgiven, but it's something.
I feel like
serious.
if they think what they have to say is important enough that they have to record it while they're driving, then it's certainly probably going to be some kind of inadvertent keno.
It's literally considered to be evil, according to the Word of God.
Exactly, Tommy Necro. Like they had to record it right now behind the wheel.
I'm assuming anybody who sits and actually listens to my car chats are biblically sound people.
Let's get a Ben
actually
religious
want to learn the
show and a
Bible,
Grace
are
dating
actually
show up
interested in the
this
Bible,
weekend. Let's go.
love the Bible.
Let's make it
I'm
happen.
not generally going to be someone that you would listen to if you're one of these moderate Christians who goes to these
Moderate
modern-day
Christians?
praise and worship churches.
Oh, do you see that? If you go to one of these praise and worship churches,
Most likely you're not going to be one of those guys.
I mean, this guy's turned out to be a real diamond here.
Most likely you're going to be someone who actually wants to be right with God. Otherwise, why listen to me? I'm just sitting here talking about
All you moderate
purity
Christians
and,
out
and,
there,
God's
that shit ain't cute.
God's way. From the perspective of somebody who's never taken Bible classes, perspective of somebody who's not an ordained minister, just somebody who reads the Bible and just believes what I read. Understands that it's English and read it.
Remember, we're ground
have
floor on this one. 36 subscribers.
So it's evil. So, if you happen to be somebody who is separated from your husband, from your wife, I'm saying husband more specifically because...
So if you're separated, if you're on a break, that
it
doesn't
deals
mean
more
you
with
can get your
women.
cheeks clapped, is what he's saying.
In this, women seem to be the ones that are more...
Doug Garrison. Wow, big
situation and
thoughts
more,
from Doug Garrison.
manipulated in this situation.
I can tell this guy's got
if you're-
something too because it's stirring you guys up. Doug Garrison to make a comment like that. I mean,
Separated and you're doing this kind of thing.
bless his heart.
just
That's
know
always a good thing
God
to
calls
hear.
it evil. Evil to the point where it's
What
worthy of
saith
death.
the scriptures?
He does not take it lightly. If you're a man going after a woman who's married, or honestly, if you're married,
What saith the scriptures is all
and
elite.
you're doing this kind of thing, God calls it worthy of death. It's evil. So, let me just send that warning out there. Stop it.
Oh my God! What? Huh? What? Yo, oh my God,
God calls it. And
let
you're
me
doing
put this warning out there.
this kind of thing. God calls it worthy of death. It's evil. So, let me just send that warning out there. Stop it.
Stop it?
If you're a man or woman separated from your spouse, reconcile. Restore your marriage. That would be God's will for your life. If you're not walking in your marriage as a married person, then you are not in God's will for your life.
Does that seem
I
dark to
don't have
anybody
to know
else?
you. I don't have to know anything
I'm
about
gonna put
you.
this warning
I just
out
know
there.
that if you're
Stop it.
married and you're not walking with your spouse, you are not in God's will for your life. Period. The end. Understand, I'm saying this in love.
Understand, this is it. Listen, this is the we have found the Bray Wyatt of the BOYT. What saith the scriptures?
Understand, I'm saying this as somebody who's unwillingly in that situation himself.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh man! What a roller coaster ride this video has been.
And this is the end. You are not in God's will for your life. Period. The end. Understand, I'm saying this in love.
Yes.
Understand, I'm saying this as somebody who's unwillingly in that situation himself.
Woo!
I suppose I should at least say, if you're the one who walked away. If you're not the one who walked away.
And just think, this just came up randomly. You know how you get 3 videos when one video ends? This was one of them. On an Eric McHenry live stream. Like, this was a live poll. Like, this is cinema.
If you're the one who's waiting on your spouse to either for the state to be done, or for them to for God to turn their heart, for them to repent. If you're a stander, then yeah, absolutely, you're in the will of God. At least in that. I don't know about the rest of you, but I know that you're, at least in your marriage, you're in the will of God if you're standing for your marriage.
Whew.
So, but if you're not, if you're the one who walked away, if you're the one who's filed for the divorce, if you're the one who's unwilling to reconcile and restore your marriage, you're not in God's will.
So are we okay? Okay, so I feel like I have a grasp of what he's talking about now. Whoever he is with, he wants to get back together, and they don't. And in the meantime, while they're separated, she's hooking up with another guy. Like, she's kind of moving on, but he's not letting go yet. And so he's saying that, like, because she's still married, that she should be put to death because she's getting her cheeks clapped by this other guy. That's what it sounds like to me.
Say that with you.
I mean, honestly, if anything ever happens to this lady, this video is like, wow, man. Like, what a
Universal truth. You are not in God's will. And we will reap. Everyone, be not deceived. What?
We will reap. Do not be deceived. Wow. Wow. Talk about coming in like, what a debut. This guy could be the new, like, Undertaker. Holy shit.
Whatsoever will. And we will reap. Everyone, be not deceived.
Be not
Whatsoever
deceived.
a man reaps, or whatsoever a man sows, he will reap. That shall he reap. It's pretty clear. Love you.
That's pretty clear. Love you. What a video from What Saith the Scriptures. Oh, man. That felt like watching, like, we're going to be on Dateline over that. They'll be like, well, when you were watching the video, you seemed to find it all very whimsical. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't understand the gravity of the situation in the moment. I had been smoking weed from earlier in the day when we watched Memphis Wrestling.
What's going on, family? It's your boy Preach.
This is, of course, Tatted Preach, who is going to be going up against the Bethadone Clinic in round 2. And this is from his birthday, which he shares with Jedi Rich.
Welcome to the channel, welcome to the video, welcome to the page. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you to my world. Let you know the first time you watch me, you're a guest. After that, you are family. And to all my loving returning viewers, man, y'all are the freaking best.
What a video.
So today is my birthday, guys. Happy birthday to me. And, you know, I'm just thinking about the goodness of God. So, you know, as a lot of you guys know, I spent the first 20 years of my life very depressed. And I turned 27 today. So I've spent the last 7 years having the joy of the Lord in my heart. And, you know, every year has been the new best year of my life since I got free from depression. And, you know, I'm getting old. I'm 27, and I have a lot of goals for this year. I have a lot of goals for this year.
VidCon. VapeCon.
You know, it's another year not getting high. It's another year pursuing Jesus. But, you know, when I look back on my life and I see the immense grace and mercy and power of God,
I look back
it's
on
an extremely humbling thing. Life. And I want people to realize their purpose in life. So yesterday, I made a video, a lot of you guys watched it, talking about identity in Christ. But, you know, if you don't find your identity in Christ, you're going to find your identity in the world. And it's not going to be who you're truly called to be, because you are called to be a servant of Christ.
Beth really only has 2 or 3
so if you go
people
serving
that
the world, you're going to be misled, misdirected. You're going to wind up unfulfilled. You're going to wind up hurt. You know, and that's why we have to find our identity in the Creator, the God who created us, the God who created us intentionally, purposefully, with a design. And, you know, Jesus Christ, bro. He's the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. And I just want people to experience the power of God, you know. And when you guys drop testimonies on my videos and all that, I read every single one. I know I get thousands of comments. You know, having almost 50,000 followers, I get a lot of comments. But I read every single comment on every single social platform I'm on. And it's because I have a passion for this, right? And not just a passion, but a calling. So I love getting to share with you guys. I love getting to talk with you guys. So with my birthday,
hey,
Bethadone, it's my birthday. And, you know, when you serve Jesus,
hey, Media Hits,
he begins to make your...
I don't think Tatted Preach would probably want to talk to me. He hasn't really said anything about... You know, I don't even know if he knows that I review his videos or not, but I can't imagine Tatted Preach probably interested in an interview.
Align with his will.
I don't think he would understand it. He would just be like, this is my real life. Like if I messaged Bethadone after a stream and I was like, oh, that was a really good show. Or if I said that to Grace, like they would take it as a compliment. But like if you said it to somebody like Vegan, like I think she wouldn't. Or like Tatted Preach, he'd be like, oh, it's not a show. It's my, you know, I'm glad you're entertained by my life.
Be so high or so drunk right now, or be at a party or go to the club, or, you know, go,
you know what I mean?
Hang out with a bunch of people and just get twisted, right? You know, there was a time in my life where that's what I desired.
BOYT mania.
But Jesus Christ took that from me and gave me, you know, a desire to just have peace with Jesus Christ. Because I understand this life is temporary. And that, you know, all that matters ultimately, like, yeah, there's little things that matter in life. But, like, ultimately what matters is serving Jesus. And, you know, I've been a pastor for over 5 years.
I think one time VP was in here talking to us, and I was telling her that I thought a particular scene was Kino. And she was like, that was a really awful time. And I was like, oh, no.
I started speaking at churches and doing events 8 years ago. And I've been doing social media for like 4 years. And, dude, it's just made me realize so much. Like,
this guy doesn't... I mean, I get it. There's going to be... I try to just get as wide of a scope of, you know, people as possible. I think Tatted Preach elicits enough of a response to have a little run through the territory.
I've had the opportunity to talk with so many people, right? That
yes, I do think he does his own tattoos. Yeah.
It's really just like I've seen so many walks of life that have turned to Christ, and I've seen what Christ has done in people's lives. And, you know, I want people to experience the power and the love of Jesus Christ. So, you know, I want to encourage you, if you want to find your identity, because the world is having an identity crisis.
See, Tatted Preach doesn't like trans people. He doesn't like LGBTQ people. So I don't know what Bethadone thinks she's going to like collab with Tatted Preach when she's like the devil to him, you know? He's not going to want to collaborate with a pansexual. What is the other one? Pansexual, gender fluid, submissive, okay, never, hold on, let me start over again. Okay, what's what's the first one? Okay, pansexual, gender fluid, masochistic, submissive, Canadian gutter Wolverine. There you go.
You see it everywhere.
He does not approve of that
People
lifestyle.
Are searching for who they're meant to be. And if you want to know who you're meant to be, that takes surrender to God. That takes surrender
I'm
to
Bethadone. Is Bethadone right? The new Spartacus?
And the only way to the Father is through Jesus Christ. So I just want to encourage you, you know, find your purpose in Jesus Christ. Find your identity in Jesus Christ. And make an active effort to pursue him. And obviously, I have a lot of Christian followers. A lot of you guys.
Do you guys
saved.
see
a lot of you guys have
Bethadone versus Tatted Preach as kind of a clash between good and evil?
I want to encourage you to take the walk deeper.
The servant of Christ versus the consort of demons.
Even more. And you know, because sanctification is an ongoing process, right? You can always get closer to God. There's always more you can learn. And you know, a lot of people that claim Christianity, they don't really open their Bible too often. Listen, I love being a pastor. I love sharing the word of God with you guys, but you have to feed your spirit more than just listening to me. Listen, I think it's great to listen
Tommy
to me.
Necro, we do this show every Friday afternoon, but we talk about the BOYT through all the other shows too. But there's other like BOYT specific shows, but we do BOYTWatch live like every Friday afternoon.
God's really blessed me with some wisdom and understanding of the word of God. But also, there has to be a personal relationship with your Lord and Savior.
We're very parasocial
where you are
up in here.
Personally taking time to sit with just you and God and worship him and pray to him and read his word. And with all that being said, guys, it's going to be a great year.
Ruby accused
Happy birthday
Ben.
to me.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fantastic year.
Ruby, I will say this, South to West. I asked her if she could make the... Remember what, after she met up with the Thorpes, she did the Burger King AMA? It wasn't public at the time. I think it might be public now, but in any case, she told me that she would unlist it and sent the link over. But I think she might have actually made it public. But I thought that was pretty bro of Ruby Spacek.
I'm just so thankful for everything God's done in my life, everything he's doing, and everything he's gonna do. You know, Jesus Christ has blessed me with the joy of the Lord, more than I could have ever imagined, fathomed, or expected.
Building a house.
So with all that being said, if you watch this whole video, comment birthday in the comments.
Desert Shaman.
Comment birthday in the comments if you watch this whole video. I love you guys so
Moloch
much.
versus St. Peter.
And I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Speaking of the demon lord Moloch, here comes the Bethadone Clinic.
No, that's why.
What a big mouth, right out of the gate.
So I have a vlog premiering tonight, which I'm a little nervous about because it's got some footage in it. It's very unbecoming of a lady, as I said earlier in Mark's chat. And then I got mad that he agreed with. No, I was kidding. I wasn't actually mad. I think he knows that, but yeah, it's got some footage. You'll have seen it by now, so yeah, we can just agree that was a doozy. The last half was good. I cleaned up my mess and I had moments of clarity, and I was like, okay, that. Wait. I'm gonna hurt my nose. Oh, I hate that. I had moments of clarity, or a moment. I entered clarity, and fucking A. Of course, there's a hair on my head.
Beth time.
But the first half of the vlog, it's just way too ridiculous Because, like, you know, the whole thing, I'm just, like, past tipsy, but not quite blackout, so I'm just like, roo, roo, roo. I hate when there's a fucking hair in the back of my... It gets caught on, like, the tongue rings. I'm suffering.
Hairball.
Oh my god. This is, like, literally my kryptonite. I hate it. But I'm making poutine, by the way. But yeah, the vlog's gonna premiere. I hope people aren't, like, too disappointed. Like, it's... I mean... I've been realer than that on camera before, but... Oh, right. Come on, man. Please.
Oh my god.
I can get the fucking hair off my tongue now. I'm in traffic. Oh. But... yeah, I'm a little nervous about it just because I don't want to worry or disappoint y'all, but I also don't want to tell a lie. You know, I'm here for the good, the bad, and the bottom line, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I can get pretty ugly, and I am in that last vlog. Oh boy. Like, literally. Looking rough. In the first half, at least. Because it was just, like, day drinking and Ubering more alcohol and contacting my plug and not... you know, brushing my hair or getting dressed or anything, so. Oh, and I fear, oh, Lord! Oh, God. Oh, he's so annoying. My ex is texting me. Oh, my God. Okay, I am gonna text him back real quick, and then I'm gonna say. So it was a text, a bunch of shit, and he's like, it's the same fucking thing always with him. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything wrong. You're saying to throw all this away. Like,
hey, Tommy Necro, Bethadone and I did about 3 hours of sit-down interviews about her recent breakup with this guy that she's talking about.
I care about you. I always picked you up whenever you need me. I was there for you with this. I'm like, no, dude.
That's what kind of goof world we live in.
I don't know why you think you can dispute
the clown
the way
world.
The things you did made me feel, but it's not up for dispute. Like, only I can know that. And he's just, oh. So I get triggered, and then I'm like, I'm trying to explain myself, and then I'm like, no, I've already explained myself like 4,000 goddamn times, and he doesn't get it. Or if he does, he's acting fucking pink, and he's not...
Here, I'll tell you when this was.
Admitting, well, I don't even, he just won't accept that he's done anything wrong. Like, he hasn't
6 days ago.
Once. And he's just like, well, and whenever I'm like, okay, well, like, the reason why, you know, I don't want to do this
when it's
anymore
part 3, I don't know.
Like,
you bailed out last time.
You treated me very poorly, and you really, really...
We were going to do Saturday night's main event live, Bethadone Clinic versus Mark Fusion interview, part 3. And Bethadone bailed out. She was like Buddy Landell. She just passed out at the hotel room.
You destroyed me a bit, and I had never been that unstable. I was crying every night. Like, it was awful. I felt so alone. And he's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, okay, dude, not up for dispute. That was what was happening. Even my friend stayed at his house, like, crying so much. It was ridiculous. Like, it was just pathetic. And, like, and it was my dream.
Ruby and Ava, the G, are no longer friends? That'd be surprising.
I let it go on way too long. But at this point, especially since I blasted his bad behavior all over the internet in the interviews. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
You were too ugly? Excuse me? This is the entertainment business, sweetheart, not the fancy business, okay?
Like, if I wanted to get back together with him, I would.
The clock doesn't stop.
And I do.
Just because you
But the
feel
thing
ugly,
is,
Bethadone.
Like, I'm not thinking about it in the lens of reality. I'm thinking about it in the lens of, like, what I want to be possible.
I don't have a link, Carl. I can barely run one browser
next
window.
Next time you want to get back with him, like, because she's convinced there's going to be a next time. Just think of what you see in him. Just, like, try to think of it.
I think, like, they were allies of convenience, I'd say.
And I was, like, thinking about it. I'm like, Because, like, the things are, like, against him. He don't accept me for multiple reasons, and I don't know why he like, huh? Like, why get involved with me if you don't even accept, like, big parts of my life? Like, you just expect me to change them for you? Like, it's been 7 years. I'm a grown-ass woman now. I have my hobbies, I have my ways, I have the way I live my life. And I have friends, and that is the end of the world to him. And they're only, like, online friends. Like, literally, you guys would drive him up the wall. I showed him one clip of Mark's coverage of me once.
Oh, nice.
And he thought it was funny. But
she's like, hey, my crazy drug head boyfriend that's like does all this crazy shit, he would hate you guys. So I showed him Mark Fusion clip.
I could just tell he was just like seeing red or something after. It was that
great
to the Mad Queen little short he has.
And then before she tells me any of that, we do 2 hour-and-a-half sit-down interviews about the breakup.
Where it's like me burping and screaming and
what a disaster.
Singing and stuff on my first stream when I was drunk, but like he just thinks everyone is like if we're in a relationship, he doesn't want me to have
I showed him a
friends
Mark Fusion
or
clip and he was seeing
and then
red.
he doesn't want to hear about my female friends because those make him jealous too. And then
typical woman causing problems between two men.
A little longer. And then he wants me to delete all of my porn off the internet, like me deleting it would get rid of it on the internet. Because he's convinced that his friends and family could see it. They could easily just search it up. I'm like, no, that's why you haven't even found it. You know, like, got him. But, and I just told him, like, I'm done texting right now. Like, you just say the same things, and it's about like, he's like, I want you. I want this. Like, and then when I'm like, well, okay, well, I wanted this, and I
shouldn't have any beef with me. I didn't do anything.
There was this consequence, aka the breakup, and you did not care. You cared about the Janet.
I don't feel like I ever weighed in on it. I just let you talk, and then I asked questions based on it. I think even in our private interactions, I don't think I ever really even tried to tell you what to do. I just kind of told you to do whatever, that you were going to do whatever anyway, so just do it.
And he still denies this. And it's like, I'm sorry, you're just retarded at this point. Like, I cannot do this. I don't speak retard.
Wow, what a statement.
This is frustrating. Oh yeah, we're making poutine. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm just like so. Because I get really sad because I'm like, what if I'm missing out on my one true love? And
I engineered the destruction of it. It sounds like it.
What if? And I know he doesn't treat me that nice. It's like he treats me nice like maybe 3% of the time. But what if that's the best I'm gonna get? Like, what if no?
Oh, we're back to this again.
Time, but what if that's the best I'm gonna get?
Give me a break with this.
Like, what if nobody ever even loves me like 3% again? Like, what if I'm really...
So, Bethadone's boyfriend is nice to her 3% of the time, and this is the level of dysfunction going on as a result of the breakup. And she's saying she doesn't know if she should move on because what if no one else will ever be nice to her 3% of the time? Look at this goof.
Really fucking up, like, right now. But, like, I try not to get, like, too, like, into that, because, one, y'all would kick my ass, and, yeah, and, I don't know if, some of you, I'm sure there's a decent amount of crossover for me and Mark's viewers. Not, like, a ton, but decent. So a lot of you saw the promo he made for me, where he told me, that even now, I'm, like, questioning myself, and, like, thinking I'm the problem from it, and, like, it's made me...
Hurricane Paro said that Bethadone was bagging on... Well, she did say in her interview with me that the other guy was a superior clapper, it sounded like.
Miserable and stuff, and it's like, that's so right. Like, I'm like, why do I idolize this relationship so much? And I really think it comes down to, we spent a lot of our formative years together.
Oh, yeah, I said I never really told her what to do, but then I forgot that I did. I remember that promo that I cut.
And almost all of the time we spent together, we were getting really high or really drunk or both. So, pleasure center is always happening. Young, dumb, full of cum. Getting used to life, our first apartment, both of us. And there's no place like home type deal. Like, I think that's really just what it comes down to. I really do. And it makes me sad because, like, I would love nothing. We were looking at it. We were thinking about getting an apartment. He was looking at apartments. And then he fucked everything up. And, like, and I think I told you guys, like, that literally Xanax is
I think we already watched this one time, but I don't. It's such a good video. It's so relaxing.
But I tell him this, like, oh, and we had a conversation when he first ordered that.
Bethadone hadn't posted in a minute, so I asked her if she would make me a custom, gentle female energy video about a pizza, and she hooked me up.
It's like, if you start to act like you acted last time when I had to leave the apartment and leave you because you were treating me so poorly, you need to listen when I tell you that it started and you need to stop the Xanax. You have to promise me. And he did. And I told him many times, he didn't give a fuck. So, like, and now he denies that ever happened. Like, the conversation, anything about Xanax, he's like, and he swears, I was just using it to deal with stress. It was my meds. I'm like, no. One, it wasn't even real Xanax. It was a research chemical. So now you're retarded. 2, not prescribed it. 3, you took a bar at least a day, an hour.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was just, I was scared when he'd be driving in the car. What? Throwing everything in the fire, he says. Oh, throwing everything in the fire. Let's see if he says anything else. He just said 3 and I just cut the last one. Oh my god, he's such a fucking... He just literally plays everything on me. I'm gonna reply to him saying that it's just, I have BPD, so I just think it was bad. And I'm throwing it all in the fire. And I was like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Look at this.
I thinking sometimes, sure, yeah. Like,
this would be perfect if you were about to do a 20-mile run.
Yeah, oh, and he also said, I was wrong
south to west coded.
You, my feeling, or my wants about your interest or something like that. And I think he was talking about, like, the online stuff and stuff, but he doesn't mean it. Like, I know that if I were to get back with him, the second he was even a bit comfortable, he would start acting the way he did again. And he would start being a tyrant again. And it's just, he's a very cruel person. He's a Capricorn. And, it makes me
sounds
really sad,
like this guy trying to work himself into a shoot. He wants a loser leave Bethadone match. Honey versus the BOYT.
Honestly, every time he, like, texts me and bugs me, I am just more like, okay, like, this really isn't even a possibility, so I can't blame myself. What the hell's that?
Luna, don't listen to Cody. He's just saying that to try to get you to let your guard down so he can hurt you again. Just like when he criticizes my moderation work on your channel.
And, like, I feel bad, like, because I'm a nice lady, and I feel bad that, like, you know, he's sad, but he didn't feel bad when I was sad, so, like, tough kitty, said the kitty when the milk went dry, you know, type deal. Like, I don't know what I can do anymore, because, like, and he doesn't understand the fact, like, dude, you frighten me at this point. And he seems to think that that's just dramatics. Like, I just
Bethadone and Flexum are, I frequently find myself watching videos and then, like, halfway through them being like, oh, wait a second, I think I've seen this before.
Y'all,
remember we sat through, like, a 20-some minute Flexum video that we had just watched, like, the previous week?
Told anybody I was afraid of them. Ever. Can you think of any time? And I don't, because I'm not, usually. And I would never make it up. Because that makes me look like a bitch.
I still can't believe Luna said she would fuck Maniac Mike from the Rock and Roll RPMs. What a bold statement. First time seeing Testament and Overkill.
And he's all like, oh, I want to get back together, and I love you. And then as soon as I'm like, well, no, because this. He's like, well, you did this and you did this. And it's like, okay, if you have that much vitriol,
Hurricane Paro, that's nice.
Why are you trying to get me back? Like, really, what is it? Is it really just like a sex thing? Are guys really like that? Because that's what's
I definitely remember this. She's like, are guys really like that? Are there really guys who just want to, have sex? Are there guys who are motivated by sex? It's like, Bethadone, what is wrong with you, girl?
I'm like, huh? I can't imagine. And I really don't think, like, I think it also comes down to, like, he could get away with, like, way more with me than anybody else. And I'm really understanding and I'm tough. There were times back in the day when, like, I would end up beating people's ass because they would do something. Like, sometimes they'd be racist to him, and I would react. Or one time there was this pervert in the male bathroom at the mall, and he offended my honey, and yeah, so I chased him through the mall with my fists.
Wow, Krav Maga.
But like, it's just so stressful. It's like, dude, are we gonna have to have this conversation every 4 fucking minutes? Like, I don't text back every day, but he calls like every night, and I don't pick up and I haven't listened to any.
What's
of the
Bethadone yelling about?
Like, it's just too jarring. I'm like, I don't know what you're gonna say, and you're just too fucking rude. Like, you're gonna hurt my feelings, and my
I
feelings
would
always
destroy Bethadone Clinic in a wrestling match. Like, it wouldn't even be close.
Oh my god.
It would be brutal. It would be like her Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret Hart moment.
Like, maybe it's a little embarrassing. It's just like, it's just like a little bit of like bad behavior. But, and like, I have not been this unstable in so long, and I'm still not like back to being stable since being with him, because it's his fault. It's my fault for letting him like carry on, but come on, girl. Come on in. It's just so frustrating. And like, I really want a husband. And like, I really thought we were gonna start a family. So if anyone wants to start a family with me, let me know. And I'm just gonna like.
If anybody wants to breed Bethadone, let her know.
2 days in a row. Hello, everybody. I am just. Is my shirt on backwards? No. Just an odd looking shirt. But I am going to make my smoothie. Today I have a few things to do. I have to gather up my bottles so I can take them to the. I don't know if you guys like in America or even outside of like Saskatchewan have Sarcan, but it's you take your like bottles from alcohol or just like soft drinks and you get money for them. I have a shit ton of Black Flag cans.
I've got to take my bottles in for weed
I need the money, so get those ready.
Taking my bottles in for weed money.
Bring all my dishes up from downstairs, wash them. And then I also just want to get like. There's so many videos sitting in my queue.
Hey Mark, just taking my bottles in for weed money.
Like so many that I've made but not released because like I hate that part. It's tedious tagging things, titling them, doing descriptions and all that. Like,
tagging things.
So I just have so many great ones just sitting there because I'm like lazy. So I'm gonna try to not make as many things today and just like focus on getting them out there. I might even get this vlog out here today because I did some footage yesterday and it was a decent amount, so it depends on how much footage I get today. I hadn't been vlogging much, so the last vlog I did spanned over like a week and it was quite concerning, and that's why I hadn't been vlogging much, because my behavior was very concerning and I didn't care to concern everybody. But now I am less concerning and I am going to vlog.
Strawberry milk? I don't really know what it is.
Oh, and I lost this, but I found it again. It's a stylus to use on my phone when I'm like doing shit like editing and typing. Oh my god. It is like a game changer. And it has laser pointer and flashlight. Like this is my shit. My prized possession. I want to like put like a cord on it so I can like keep it like around my neck or something so I don't lose it, but like that looks stupid, so I'll probably do it anyway.
What type of baby accessories?
To like attach it to myself. What, you need to go outside? Okay.
Strawberry vanilla protein.
Always when I'm filming, you have to go outside. There you go, girl. Oh my my god. I try to move out of the way for her. She just runs straight into me. It's like, girl, come on.
She'd be like, oh my god, guys, I'm trying to grip fish scale and this kid won't shut up.
Yeah, I'm just making my smoothie I make every time. Almond milk, frozen strawberries, vanilla protein powder. Oh, my ex, he was like, he sent me a link to my premiere yesterday of my vlog, and then he proceeded to watch like all the vlogs that were up, and I think every single one of them has me talking about my grievances with him. And so he sends me the link that he saw for the premiere, so that's how I knew he saw my channel. And then a couple hours later, he's like,
yeah, there you go, Para. Very classy.
It sounded awful, like the way you like put things between us. I'm like, yeah, because it was awful for me, you fucking retard. Like, you just don't get it.
What an absolute maniac. Oh, man.
Oh, and I'm re-releasing old vlogs. There's a post on my community, or the 3 posts.
Yeah,
on my
that's really gonna happen.
Where we're narrowing it down, like voting which one first. So go vote.
Hopefully Beth won't listen to this or pour over the transcripts.
Ginger, come on! Don't be fucking around. Please.
A lot of yelling at pets this week on the videos.
Do you have water? Let me make sure. Ow! Jesus Christ, girl! Fucking A.
My ex. Who cares?
Now get out of my face.
Let me tell you something, Bethadone Clinic. My ex. I've never been able to sustain any type of relationship. And as for what's that guy's name? Roger Allen Kerr. I despise the man.
You're frustrating me when you keep. You know when you're like walking towards someone and it's like, oh, she's constantly doing that, and it's just like, some days it just gets to my nerves. Oh, there we go. Smooth as like butter. But yeah, and part of me was like, oh my god, like, now he's gonna spy on me. Like, and I almost for a second thought like, oh, like, now I can't like be comfortable just being myself and like letting loose. And
that would have been a really interesting matchup to have gotten, but I don't think we're gonna get it based on the brackets. Would be Love Left Me Forever versus Bethadone Clinic.
Like limits with what I talk about, and like I can't talk about things that like would make him upset with me or whatever. But before I could even finish having that feeling, I was like, who fucking cares what he thinks? Actually, no, let's piss him off. Who cares? Like, literally, cry about it. And if he, like, it's just crazy how he would not take my word for it when I told him so many times how unhappy I was, how alone I felt, how mean he was to me, and all this shit. But once he hears it in a vlog,
she's got her laser pointer around
he's like,
her neck.
I'm sorry there was that awful. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. I'm like, bro, just now you accept that I might have felt that way? Because, like, I said so. What? Like, he literally thinks I just make everything up for leverage. It's crazy. But anyway, I gotta go downstairs and door's locked and get freaky deaky and clean. So,
wow, what a statement from It's Me. He says Hurricane Poirot was a joke.
Next up.
They said to just be ours. They said to just be ourselves, but we all knew that
Jokester.
was never good enough. They said
I'm sure he'll understand.
every chance, but how could we not fuck it all up? We would spend a lifetime trying
Well, that's the concern, right? With Love Left Me Forever is he even going to show up? He may drive 600 miles and then hear a voice in the wind telling him not to even show up for the fight.
Trying to figure out how to make my heart stop beating. I would spend a lifetime trying to figure out.
He resents anyone who has a partner or a healthy relationship. Tried to get me to go to the reunion, but they were far too weak. She's heated. You're depressed? You don't like the content? I'm sorry, is the show disappointing you, Bethadone Clinic?
Never showed me nothing but kindness. She would say, I know how sad you get. And some days I still get that way, but it gets better. It gets better, it gets better, sweetie. It gets better, I promise you. And she'd tell me, your heart is so
Is this all... Is this a raw vlog, or is any of this taken from a live?
Keep on loving and keep on fighting and hold on and hold on for your life. Ian built a cabin in the woods to live in. 4 years, terrifying noises kept him up at night with a 12 gauge under his pillow. He's living in Boston now, going to art school. I forgive him. Hell, I'll admit it, I'm proud of him. Serena's an architect and a carpenter. She's such a feminist. She says she isn't one to study. Damn, my gender shouldn't matter. And her motorcycle glides through the streets of Providence, down to the warehouse district. The paint job is as stunning as her knowledge of medieval building techniques. Your heart is a muscle the size of your fist. Keep on loving and keep on fighting and hold on and hold on. Hold on for your life. This one goes out to Giorgio. He knows how to dance. Abby Banks, your book is beautiful and fuck anyone who says otherwise. Scott, I love you and you make me glad to be alive. I promise that I'm gonna pay you back.
This
You
energy
always
is
know
pretty
how
wild.
funny everything is, even when I'm so serious that it's gonna be the death of me. Like the
Tiny
time
bed.
when our friend Chuck came over to our house. He said he needed somebody to take care of his pets, 'cause he was going out of town. I asked him where, and he said New Mexico. I asked if I could get a ride. He said no,
What a journey.
It was the last time we saw him, 'cause he drove straight to
Here we go, classic Methadone. Time-lapse content.
and put a bullet in his head.
Is anyone else kissing concert? Of course.
Your heart is a muscle the size of your fist, so keep on loving, keep on fighting and hold on.
This seems like great therapy for who? Keep on loving, guys. And I mean, I think we're gonna keep that theme going of like a positive, keep on loving, keep on living, life affirming kind of vibe with our next video.
Hold on.
Bethadone Clinic. Even though I think we watched this last week, it was still very entertaining, even a second time. Queen Bethadone.
Alright, what's up guys? So, I got a video request from Daniel Rohai, and he wants me to talk about being happy is overrated, it's not a solution. Yeah, I agree. Especially chasing happiness. Like, people that
Happiness is overrated.
are chasing happiness are
Yes, thank you, Bethadone Clinic.
not going to be happy, and they're going to get disappointed a lot of times, because if people are chasing happiness, they're trying to escape from something that is a lot underlying issue, and they're trying to run away from their problems, and a lot of times people that are happy can be faking it.
Stevie, I couldn't help but hear you say, I forgot I'm so high. I forgot what I was gonna
And
say.
they're actually depressed, they're upset, they're angry.
I was gonna do a BStevie
A lot of
detective
times there's
routine,
people
and my
that are
brain
happy and they're
completely
just
froze.
masking it because people will put
I
them down
agree.
if people actually genuinely show how they truly feel about things and how they're feeling about themselves,
Let's think about a topic we want to ask him about, and I'll request it. He's done every one that we've asked for.
Yeah, I mean, it isn't a solution. I mean, if everybody was happy, there would be no problems, but that's not the case. Like, there's happy people out there, but they still have problems that affect their life,
What should he talk about?
So, yeah, it isn't a solution. It's just a temporary fix, to be honest. Like, people try to be happy by chasing dopamine. People try to reach euphoria. People try to chase pleasure, and that's the thing. Like,
Chase
having
pleasure.
fun is good, right? There's nothing wrong with it, but if you do it too much, you don't have self-control, and you're not aware of the consequences if you do it too
My
much.
whole brain just
it can
like
backfire.
froze up. Yeah.
You can be in
I was like, best just to cut it right here.
even more unhappy than ever from that.
I'm not gonna ask him about that.
It could be more impactful than the happiness that you're trying to get, And that's the thing. Happiness is a feeling, Everyone's happy
Oh shoot!
in different ways, and that's why I think it's like subjective,
Why does it do that?
That's the thing. Like, a lot of people.
I know what I'm gonna
happy
ask
and they
him.
get
I'll
too
have to ask him
excited
on
and
my
they
phone
just
though.
get disappointed when things don't work out for them, and that's why it's overrated when you would like to be happy, because it may not come true. Being happy with stuff, And that's the thing. Like, people may think that conforming to social norms makes people happy.
Mr.
Right?
B
And people
Stevie.
tried it and it actually can make them unhappy. Like, parents, for
Oop, I
example,
put in Stevie.
may think that having kids will make them happy when really it's
Mr.
not
B
guaranteed.
Stevie.
Like, you can have kids.
Can you make a
and,
video?
you may regret them. It's stressful, and you can't even prioritize
With your
yourself.
thoughts
You have to
on-
prioritize your children, and a lot of people
The Patriot Act.
can't take that responsibility, and makes
What
them
if
unhappy.
he's like, yeah, I agree.
Right? And the thing is, when the kids don't like their parents, you know, like the parents will feel unhappy, you know. So having kids will not guarantee happiness for parents.
Ask him when the last time he felt happy was.
Having this well-paying job isn't guaranteed.
What do you mean? Who takes this guy's advice? He has
happiness,
tons of people asking him for advice.
Because you can have this well-paying job, it can actually be more stressful and more toxic than your other job that paid less. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean.
He did. We asked him, remember, to make a video about doppelgangers, and he actually did. He made a pretty decent video about it. Then I think the other one we got was trad girls, and I can't remember. Other than that, he seemed to lean toward the idea that the idea of a trad girl is good, but the practicalities of finding one are probably pretty non-existent.
It's not a solution, too, you know. Sometimes it's like you gotta go deep within and... my bad, guys. I had to do something with my iPhone storage. It just like interrupted while I was recording. But yeah, there's times where you have to really self-reflect and go deep within and try to figure out what is really bothering you and let it out, you know? Because if you just suppress that problem that you have,
BStevie,
you're just trying to chase happiness.
Listen, man, going to class reunions, man, it's just a big cope, you know. You go back there and you're like, oh, it's been 5 years. Okay, it's been 5 years since I've been in this building. I didn't think about these people for 5 years, and now all of a sudden I'm supposed to be like, oh, hi, and then they're judging you. They're saying, what are you doing for a living? What do you have, a partner? You have a kids? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? You just feel like, you know, pressed upon by these people, and you're just trying to be like, hey, you know, kind of, you know, catch up and have some small talk, maybe socialize, make a friend, you know, and it's just, you know, they're judging you, you know, looking at your YouTube channel and laughing, and it's just like, you know, man, going to class reunions, man, it's just the big cope.
And things like that, it's not gonna be a solution, you know, like trying to like self-reflect and go
I
deep
saw that
within
there was like a
your
big
thoughts
to-do about
and
that.
Stuff like that can help, you know, and I guess another thing is like you try to figure out what is something that you have to give up on and just have to accept, right? Because there's things in your life that you can't change.
This
and,
isn't his house.
You have to unfortunately accept it when, even though it's like gives you a struggle, you know, and that can be relieving. That can be better than being happy, you know.
What?
And I guess like self-reflecting.
BStevie is a legend. I mean, unless he blows up somehow and leaves the BOYT, I can't imagine we move away from Stevie at any point.
And you look back at your past.
He's got it. He's got it.
You start to realize, hey, this isn't really my fault, you know? Because there's people that were in my life that hold me back and didn't treat me well.
Want to go outside and do a cigarette review.
Like, reflecting back at that can help you a lot more than trying to find a temporary relief.
I think his all-time one though has to be that malls should just die out.
Getting happiness. So
it's just more convenient
I guess a lot
to
of
order
people,
online.
Think like buying materialistic items or
you like his glasses.
Try to experience things all the time will make them happier, you know, when really that's just temporary too. And the thing is,
he's moving. He won't have this backdrop very much longer.
You may not use, and it can be overwhelming. It can make you more unhappy.
He's moving to Arizona, I think.
And I guess
Lala
another thing
territory.
too is you buy more stuff, you get into debt with it. That's even worse, you know. So that can make you unhappy even more.
He's just saying you can't.
I guess like experiencing things.
If he's saying that if you're overextending to pursue happiness, I get that, because temporarily you're happy, but long term you're going to be unhappier. But just the act of being happy is not. How is it overrated?
Too, it's the same thing. Like traveling or something. So, yeah, I think happiness is overrated, you know, because the pain and unnecessary suffering can impact you more than your happiness, you know? And that's why it can be overrated as well. Yeah, and I guess trying to fit in and
guys
trying to
like
belong
me,
somewhere, you think that'll make you happy when really
thanks, we're not built to live the Ollie Kemper lifestyle of, you know,
be a disappointment,
wealth,
you know?
and fame.
That's what sucks about that one too. I guess people are I guess like saying
true,
like you're happy, right? But then it's the next day you can become depressed, you know, and feel like garbage. You won't feel the same. That's what's overrated about it too, you know.
That's kind of the point.
I
mean, that's kind of the point, is that you're saying like, oh, well, why should I embrace this happy day because tomorrow I could be depressed? Like, that's why you have to. Like, that's why you have to embrace the day when you have it, because he is right. It could be like a slot machine on how good your day's going to be, but giving up on it immediately when having like a good day and be like, oh, no, I don't want a good day, you know. It's something that will make me happy. I don't want anything to do with that. Like, that's pretty bizarre.
Bipolar disorder, like I can feel euphoria and manic, and I feel like I'm on top of the world. And the thing is, like, if I don't recognize the mania, it can take over, and I can crash and get deep depression, you know. So sometimes when like, if you have a mental illness where
I sent Bethadone
like,
a picture of like
where you're
3
feeling
point something
and feel
dried grams,
ecstatic, you know. You could feel like garbage at the end, you know, and that's what happens. So, yeah, I do agree, man. I think happiness is overrated in a lot of ways. And that's it, though.
And here is who BStevie is going up against in BOYT Madness on Monday afternoon. Dave's channel, and I thought I'm liking the sports talk from our BOYT personality. So here's Dave talking about football, I think.
I don't have any words. Oh, yes, I do. Because I've been saying it all along. The Patriots' offensive line. I accept defeat. Of course you have to accept defeat. I mean, come on now. Nobody, not one professional analyst, sports person, nobody saw the Patriots going to this Super Bowl. Just to even be there is pretty impressive. Congratulations, Seahawks fans. Anonymous.
Wow, Dave's channel, very gracious.
So I've been saying for all along, as you know, the
with
Patriots
his middle finger hat
have a very bad offensive line.
What this American Eagle
Moses
shirt,
will not be there next
very
year.
Very patriotic shirt, middle
Campbell,
finger hat.
Rookie, learned a lot. He really learned a lot. And that's going to take them into the next few seasons. Patriots will not be in the Super Bowl next year. They won't be in the Super Bowl next year.
Wonder if he
the New England Patriots need
to
go out and find a guy who's on a team disgruntled, who wants a payday, who's an offensive lineman, right? Maybe
time
like
to get gruntled.
6th, maybe 7th year offensive lineman.
I used to stream every once in a while with a guy on Twitch way back in the day. His name was the Bloody Grundle, I think. It was something Grundle.
Maybe 2.
The Bleeding
they
Grundle.
They got guys they can move.
Something.
There's no doubt.
But that was like
there
10
guys
years
on this
ago.
Team they can move.
Over 10 years ago.
And yeah, the offensive line lost them this Super Bowl, big time. That's the offensive line right there. On a different note, I made it home safely. I am home right now. I'm sitting in my driveway. And I'm reflecting on the Patriots' loss. And I will definitely say that they were not prepared for this. Hey, Tom Brady, your records are still intact. Hey, Tom, just to let you know, You are still like one of the youngest players to win a Super Bowl. I digress. One hell of a season. ECE, yeah, you bandwagon guy. You Hawks fan. Anonymous, yeah, you Hawks fan.
I would say
hey,
Beth is probably like my my most incredible algo pull, but she had already had like a little bit of a viral run, kind of. She was just kind of in hibernation, but she's probably like of the people that have to come up randomly in the algorithm. I would say probably Bethadone is my master level algo pull.
I'm glorious in defeat. I know when there's been
you think Dave's channel will beat BStevie? That's tough,
to
man.
put it that way. So,
Dave's,
hell of a season.
He's green, but he's putting in the work.
Have a good night.
But it may be a little too soon for Dave. This is, of course, our good friend, trespasser extraordinaire, Lid Wetzel.
Hey guys, before I begin the video, I want to thank my latest donor, DJ Big Bob. Thank you so much for your donation. That really helps the channel. If you guys want a shout out for donation, you can go to the links in the description for Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. There is Super Chat.
Very blunt and honest, true.
And hit the notification bell. Hit like, dislike, comment, share. And with that being said, enjoy the video.
He was very open and said that he would hook up with a synthetic companion.
Hey guys, I'm at an abandoned bar and grill. I don't know too much about this.
Great
I was
video.
just at this abandoned hotel across the street and I saw this. This is excuse the wind. This is in front of a functioning Super 8 that looks abandoned and shabby and terrible. So let's go walk around and see what we can find.
Lid Wetzel, quite a looker. Brings some nice news girl visuals. Bar and grill.
Figure out when it closed.
This will win content.
I'll put the information in.
Lid, what are you doing, girl? Did I hear about that journalist that beat up his wife? Which one?
A lot of trucks parked.
Grid One Motorsports.
Is this an old sign from the bar and grill?
JBL, the cowboy. I mean, what do you guys think? I think Lid has like the potential, except for moments like this that keep her in the BOYT. But I feel like her personality it's interesting enough to where you want to pay attention to her, but it's not like, she's not like over the top fake, Like she seems like she's making vlogs, not like she's hosting a, scripted segment.
Kitty. Oh, there's a kitty
Yeah,
cat.
you missed BStevie, and I tried to make one of our jokes that we make about the police station, and I was so high I couldn't even think of one.
Kitty.
I had to pull the eject on it.
I don't know if you guys could saw that. Does this belong to the old bar and grill or the Super?
Come on, girl, get in there. Let's go. Look at Lid Wetzel trespassing again. Lizzo.
Oh my gosh, like I would hope this doesn't belong to that Super 8.
Hell yeah, let's go. See? Lid Wetzel delivers. Short time.
That is scary.
Yeah, Bethadone, she takes up so much time. I gotta cut it from other people's schedule. Sorry, BStevie, you thought you had 12, you've only got 8.
Oh, this is creepy.
We need 30 for Bethadone Clinic. Well, back in the wind.
What's with the John Deere?
I agree. She's pretty good at like documenting. I wonder where the boyfriend is. Writing songs. Oh, look at this! Is awesome looking. Sorry, babe. I gotta practice guitar. I can't help you down at the abandoned Super 8. Lid Wetzel, I think, is like a high energy, but also very gentle energy. And I guess I can tell you now that it was in fact Lid Wetzel that was eliminated from BOYT Madness by the Manar Reports run-in.
Oh, so the hotel's using this as storage?
You think the tractors are for the mowers are for cutting the grass?
Oh, that looks nothing like a bar and grill. Look at this Super 8. You see those pieces blowing away?
This is supposed to be a functioning Super 8? Wow. Very Kino.
Ooh, shattered glass.
Hotel mattresses.
I wonder if those tables were filmed.
It looks like it's like a barricade.
Extra creepy out here. You can see some old neons up here. Oh, I thought this was going to say the name. Lounge.
What's the argument in favor of old hotel mattresses?
What?
That they still got some life left in them.
Welcome? Oh, that's it's an old mural or something. Look at that. This is this is something.
I mean, she's not in the middle of nowhere, but it does look like it's kind of a little isolated.
Creepy McKeepy.
Is that boyfriend?
See anything in there? You got a flashlight? I think you can, but it was so dark. I wouldn't have been able to
DNA
see
preservation.
anything.
Memories of passion, love making, and babies being made. Thanks. Wow, that's really gross.
Right, and that is the bar and grill. Nameless.
Oh man, I'm really falling behind here. Hold on, let me look up the next couple clips. Lid Wetzel. Oh, we've got a couple Clarence videos coming up. And then I have one that's probably not technically BOYT, but I feel like the channel would be BOYT if it wasn't for this specific video. But also, you very rarely get to book like a really big name. So, for YouTube in general, this is definitely a BOYT level video. But it's got LA Knight in it. So that's the next little bit here.
Here in Millbury.
I mean, you gotta have LA Knight, right? If the chance pops up, you gotta book him.
Very odd looking. Oh, kind of big actually.
very odd place. All right, and that will complete my look at the abandoned bar and grill here in Millbury. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't ever stay at that Super 8. That looks so terrible. It looks abandoned. Abandoned hotel across the street looks better than that Super 8. All right.
Only 34K views.
First of all, the so-called white man, he came in my live and he said the first thing he said, "You scared?" Yeah, that's what he said. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures and stuff. I think I'm gonna try to see if I can. We gonna work something out. I'm gonna show it. I might have to just make.
You could not have given me 20 seconds of more absolutely just perfect diamond level Clarence content than the first 20 seconds of this video. I mean, absolute masterpiece.
First of all, the so-called white man, he came in my live and he said the first thing he said, "You scared?" Yeah, that's what he said. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures and stuff. I think I'm gonna try to see if I can. We gonna work something out. I'm gonna show it. I might have to just make another clip with some music and just pull it and let y'all read all of them comments that he put. He came in and said he ruled the world, and because I speaks up for my black, my African American, black, Hispanic, and
this is on Clarence's channel. Why did he choose this music?
American brothers and sisters. He came in there and he came in my live. He came in the live and with him like making threats. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he tried. I'm not God's people. First of all, God's people ain't afraid of shit. Nah, I realize this is just the internet. This is just whatever. So, what's the point in being behind a keyboard and talking all this shit?
Okay, sorry. But I know, I do not understand. This looks like someone who hates Clarence made this video, but he made it himself.
Anyway, I'm gonna try my best and I'm gonna see what can I learn how to edit it. This I might do video.
It honestly feels like something like what I used to do to Savvy Guy and Grace and put the different music behind them while they had their crash outs. That's kind of what this feels like, but it's Clarence doing it to himself.
Show y'all the proof.
No, this is on Clarence's channel. This is not a troll video.
Why, according to the Bible, I'll show y'all that the Bible is true, and that when we say that the white man, the so-called white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of, we are simply saying that he's the #1 deceiver on the planet. He'll talk all that good stuff and then turn around and deceive you. And the opportunity to present itself, he will kill you just like the other so-called white man. Y'all remember George Floyd and some mass and got shot?
George Floyd? What?
Nah, how good these other so-called white people is. Don't think that they are not capable of it, because they all come from the same genetic blood.
This is so nuts. This video is just, wow. So-called white man came in first thing he said, "You scared?"
They just
we're gonna work something out.
You know, but if the opportunity to present itself, they will do the same thing. Yeah. So see y'all back and post that another clip and show y'all what's up. Because they say, "Oh, you scared?" This and that.
I know the music keeps getting louder here. He keeps getting softer.
Just post that a little closer. Everything that he said in that clip, I'm gonna try to like post the word and let y'all see where all of the threats that the so-called white man made to me on my live, on the live video that I did. All right. About a day yesterday, it was one day ago. I did the video early in the morning. And as you can see, the so-called white man here came in my live because I think YouTube must have naturally, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but he wasn't able to comment on my video. And as you can see down at the bottom right there, the brother came in, he backed me up. And it was 3 people watching me, as you can see that up there. And I was outside on the porch, on the balcony part doing the video. And then maybe seconds later, he came in. And the first comment he wrote up there, as you can see right there, it says what it says. What they say right there. You're scared. And then the second comment he said, I'm proud of white. I guess I can't see it better than that.
I'm a proud white man. This is so like beyond insanity. This Clarence It's Me feud is just boiling over. This is completely ridiculous that he's making these videos.
I am proud to be white. That's what he said. Now, this is the one that's really going to stand out to everybody. Now, those y'all going around here saying all so-called white people are not like that, all of them are not like this, and, you know, there are some good ones and stuff. That's in all the motherfuckers. All the motherfuckers is hatred. Look, it's in their nature. Look right here. I rule the world. Let me read that again. Y'all see that? This is what he said. He can't, not little do he know, I said, I'm going to use this hand as to educate my people. I'm sure it is. I might even take it, see if I can put this video on my TikTok too, so people can see it. So that everybody going around here saying squirrel up dating society and all that dumb shit, interracial dating, they'll be able to see. This is what you telling me? Look at it. And they do. He right, that's his role. I rule the world. He know his people rule the world. That's true. Walmart said you've been stealing. That's what he said. Now, what it was, he went
sorry,
off
I think I composed myself.
They watching you. I talked about a video of them watching and we being a target. And I spoke up for a so-called...
He talked about watching a video where he was being targeted.
A black man in there that was actually fired in Walmart. And I said, I'm gonna get his name, and I'm gonna bring his name before the thing, and you know, cause they fired him on some unjust stuff. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm gonna take it upon myself and try to do a little something about it, like call up and say,
I don't think he denies it.
I come in there shopping Walmart a lot, and I think they, from what I see, they did him unjust. They fired him because he couldn't read something, and they can't. That's not right.
This is just unhinged behavior. Making a video, pointing at comments people are making. Like this is so interesting. This so-called white man came in. First thing he say to me, "You scared?" Box me.
They got you on the I don't know what he mean. I couldn't see all the shit he wrote. I win. He said I win, and then they got one Israelite brother in the back. He saw what I was doing. He came in. He backed me up. He saw how Esau came in threatening and shit like that. And he said, "Bro, shut up." Tell me to the so-called white man. So all praises to the Most High for that brother that came in and stood up for me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to be. They gonna stand up for their race. He admitted that his people rule. Look at that. Look at that comment right up there. I rule the world. Let me show you that that's biblical. What he said.
Can you imagine? Listen, he's like, listen, officer. Look here. He say, I rule the world. Now you understand what that means, right? That means he think he rule the world. He being so-called white people, he think that he rule the world.
I'm gonna show y'all. Job 9:24. Let's go there. He's telling you, and he's right. That's his role. Like.
That's true. There's another live over on the Real Hebrews where he starts it off and he goes, "Okay, let's see if they'll come over here and say anything." Yeah. They won't come over here.
Brother Melvin Muslim.
Remember that one time when Clarence was like, you all think you know everything, but you don't know my second channel. And I was like, you only get good vibes. And he's like, okay. Oh, you know it.
He admitted that that's his role. He's right. And they admitted that they the devil. And they people rule the land. So, hey. Job 9:24. The Bible says, the earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. He covers the faces of the
I don't think he would argue with you that he thinks that so-called white people rule the world. So, yeah, unjustly so, in his opinion. But you saying you rule the world, he would view that as that white men rule, so-called white men rule the world. So he would agree with you, but you may want to maintain that, and Clarence may want to overturn that. In favor of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
He admitted that he ruled the world. He might be, I wouldn't be surprised if he is own something, own a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if he said he owned Walmart.
Clarence.
It wouldn't surprise me.
This is a regular video.
I can't put it up there because I can't really turn it around, I don't think.
Probably a bunch of him smiling awkwardly.
Okay, I couldn't do it because I had that thing up there. But he came in and he said that's the main one that's going, I rule the world. Yeah, he's right. He ruled. They rule the world. That's their role. But what does it say here? Little do he realize that he's quoting himself in the Bible. The earth, Job 9:24, it says, the earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. See that? He covers the faces of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? All you do is you go to Obadiah.
Next we've got the LA Night.
And it breaks down. Let's go to Obadiah. Hold on, I gotta go in here.
So you done this before? No, never. Oh, sick. Never skateboarded as a kid? First time. Snowboard. Snowboard. Okay, very similar to snowboarding. Good. Just nothing like it. Just kidding. I was just saying, I'm going to hit all those tricks.
Oh my God.
Where are my sunglasses?
You hungry?
I'm starving.
On the chalk box behind the dumbbell.
This is Ari and Emily.
Oh no.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Ari and Emily. Yeah. Hang on, let me see. Let's see, Ari and Emily. I'm trying to see how many subscribers they have. 8.46K. So this is a BOYT channel. BOYT fitness channel that's got a semi little kind of spike in views up to 34K because of LA Night being in the video.
You want sandals?
But how often are you going to get LA Night?
We should have a line that we hit every time we're about to go.
Surf's up.
Let's go flow.
Let's go float.
Flow.
Let's flow. Let's flow. You guys ready to flow?
I don't know who any of the people are besides LA Night.
Step one, it's trailering like a pro. Hydrate.
Oh, wow. Chug.
Two WWE athletes.
Step 2, prepare
in the
boat.
BOYT.
There's a little bit of beef in there.
I don't want it.
Finish your beef.
No.
I have finisher beef all the time.
All right.
Now take these straps.
Shout out Florida Boat Rentals.
Put the rear drain plug in. If you don't put the rear drain plug in,
Happiness is
Two drain
overrated.
plugs. I always put the center in before we leave, and I use a really rusty wrench. Doesn't even ratchet anymore.
I'm not familiar with her.
Captain. She goes surfing with Daddy.
Emily is the best captain and co-captain, depending on which
Well,
role
look
she's
at that
playing.
star power
Out of
we
any
have this
female
week
that
in
I
the
know,
BOYT,
I'm
then.
not just saying that because she's my wife. She can drive the boat, take it off the trailer, she can put it on the trailer. All of those are very hard with a towboat, like a wake boat, because the propeller is fixed. The propeller doesn't turn. We just use a rudder.
These
so it's much
people
harder to
are like
maneuver. And on
WWE
top
superstars, and they don't even shoot in 8K like Vinnie Sluga does.
of that, the boat is extremely heavy because we have a ton of extra weight in the boat for waves purposes. So everything's working against you with one of these boats, and she's able to do it. No problem. And toss the keys.
LA Knight.
As hard as I possibly can. Very important.
Robbed. Remember, he was right on the right there, and then Punk came back.
I wasn't looking.
I would have put the belt on LA Knight. I would have also given LA Knight John Cena's last match for sure.
Now I'm just gonna bump her into the water.
Am I working for the cops? No. I work for you, Kim. I work for the viewer.
Just us plus a special guest. Wagwan. Come on, girl.
Best pilot ever.
Aquatic footage. Oh, look at this.
Sometimes you gotta pee on the boat, but you don't really want to jump in. This is how I've done it. I've patented this. Here's a tow handle right here.
Luna Star
And
wouldn't be interested in
Just
this
come
guy
out
because he
here.
has short hair.
And let it drag. The drag of the boat helps you
Kim,
pee.
let me
twice as-
pose this question to you. What possible purpose would the police have to run a show like BOYTWatch Live? What's the point?
Fast.
To catch the Thorps?
And you become less dehydrated because you're rehydrating as you're dehydrating.
Your husband's a nut.
I was not paying attention.
This could not be a nicer day.
Are you a goofy guy?
Hey, come check this out. We got two massive water sacks back here. They're called ballast, and these are 650 pounds each.
Wow, did you hear that?
To basically help
Southwest
sink the boat
650.
so that we can make the wave really big. So we fill this all up with water, and then we put a big hydraulic gate that comes out on the side of the boat.
Shout out
and
Florida
shapes a
Boat
wave
Rentals.
So we can surf endlessly.
You like guys with long hair and tattoos? True.
Dog Island right there.
You did say you would
Oh, yonder.
Doggone
fornicate
Island.
with Maniac
We've
Mike
seen
from the
a
Rock and
water
Roll
moccasin. We've
RPM.
seen an alligator gar. It's a fish that has an alligader mouth. It's the
kill
most
a-
terrifying thing I've
Kill
ever
the
seen.
port side. How do you remember port and starboard, you ask? You don't, you just guess. Just kidding. I remember port.
This is
port
probably,
is,
I don't know, I kind of like the
POR.
we watched that one AEW lady for a while, but I like the idea of having like one of the BOYT wrestling personalities every once in a while. This might be a little too polished, I think, but I like LA
T,
Knight.
and I'm left-handed, and left is LEFT, so it's four letters, one word. Starboard is just much longer, so it's the right. So don't think about this too hard. So port is shorter, but starboard's longer, so from left to right, you would extend it. It would just be longer left to right. It is longer left to
It
right,
did
so
look like a
therefore it's
very
right.
strange.
And port and left is the same number of letters. Port,
Did
starboard,
look
yes.
very strange.
I gotta get
mouth.
Bentley wet.
Oh, look at it. Oh my gosh. I would be a nervous wreck with a dog on a
Trying to
boat.
speed down. We were wakeboarding last time, so the 21. Let's go to 11. Oh, wow.
I couldn't be. I wouldn't be able to like
Hey.
relax.
Wave check.
Yeah, a little normie.
We just fixed that gate that comes out hydraulically.
Yeah, this is probably like a one-timer just because we got some. I wanted LA Knight. Probably the one time we can get him in the BOYT.
And up until that very moment, I was freaking out on whether or not it was going to work. So if that didn't work, we were
Serious
going to go right
Chad
home.
content.
That's
You think this is for bros?
Did she bite you?
Yeah,
Good night.
You had a red
Like
eye
G
last
Thanks
night?
and Parks.
From California?
I had to go do motion capture for the video game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sick.
They wanted to get some of my motions in there. Since
He's got interesting hair.
it's been a bit, yeah. Yeah.
There's a roll.
Yeah, let's roll.
You ready to surf?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the boat right now. Either I have a whole lot of weight to the left side, the port side, if you remember correctly, port left. One word, yeet. Or
wow,
we have a leak, so.
Phil.
So you done this before?
No, never.
Oh, sick.
I have a tri-tune and just a tube on the back, so...
any water sports or any board sports?
Not yet.
G Thanks is really into water stuff.
Snowboard.
Snowboard, okay. Very similar to snowboarding. Good. Just nothing like it. Just kidding. This is really close to the boat, like 10 feet off the boat, and at 11 miles
Who's
an
this
hour.
guy in the background?
So even when you go down, you could
Is
go
that
down as
also
hard
a
as possible. It
WWE
doesn't hurt
superstar?
whatsoever.
I'm not a strong swimmer.
We were at the springs one time, and we were just
No,
like
let's not tell
slowly
this
going into
story.
the water.
What do you think about that,
The
Luna?
drop off was getting bigger and
At
bigger.
regular
Which is just,
ticket
like, kind of just
prices.
hanging on to me. I'm like, cool, like we're gonna go here. And then as soon as the drop off happens, pushes me underwater and starts like flailing around and like almost drowns me.
Well,
that was the moment I learned she couldn't swim.
We were dating. I didn't want to. I was embarrassed.
Oh, quite a good impression.
Yeah. He can't know I'm not a good swimmer, so I'm just going to drown him.
He said he was a lifeguard. I was like, he's got me. Just killed him. Do you like country?
I'm not a country guy.
Damn it!
Whoa.
Then it's not anything.
Hey, look, to your boat.
Is
You
LA
do what
Knight?
you
No,
want.
not at all,
I'm
really.
pretty-
He was right there, and then kind of just Punk came back, and then every time he seems like he's about to get the big push, like something happens. But I like him. I think he's an interesting character for sure. I would have, like I said, I would have put the belt on him and had him retire Cena 100%.
I'm very malleable. Generally in my life.
Isn't it nice to see see this kind of big name talent though on BOYTWatch Live?
Huge
Joe?
build-up. You are selling it so hard.
Giving the rub to BStevie.
Like my go-to would be in the hip hop R&B space.
You want something nasty before workout.
However, I don't know. As of late, it's been a much more eclectic mix where there might be a little bit more like not EDC type of EDM,
Yeah, I feel like
but
he's,
like
pretty
more like
over.
a house music. I just run into like random house tracks online, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this is cool. I can deal with this.
Ready, hon? I'll coach you through it once this time, but you're a visual learner, hands-on learner. Yeah, so
Killed my
we'll talk
vape.
about it once you're there.
Now we can forever say that LA Knight was on BOYTWatch Live.
You get it?
I was just saying, I'm gonna hit all those tricks.
Still a top 4 babyface.
And then you go to skating, roller skating. This place on Golden would do like an adult
ATF
skate
Media
night. They
said
would do
that
it
he
up
always
like a
thought
club.
that
And
LA
it was
Knight
like
and
hip hop
Hogan
music,
could've
and like
done
people were
big
doing like
boxing
synchronized
matches back in the
dances
day.
on this thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me get in here.
All right, you want to go?
Let's see how we do here.
I'm kind of a decent coach.
I'm kind of a terrible student. So let's go at next. Oh,
Forget I said, take the good coach part out then.
oh, he's too large.
He's just being a scene, making a scene.
Yeah, I'm assuming I don't need to zip this because that's not happening.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Trying new things.
I forgot how cold the water was going to be. Holy shit.
Oh, dude, this is like bath water.
This is huge.
Maybe for you.
All right, hop when you're ready.
All right. Oh, God, I'm not ready.
Okay.
Such a temperature. When it's like cold, oh my God, yeah, cold water. As soon as it gets up here, I'm like, ah! I have to like really. All right, here we go.
It's great to see this BOYT side of LA Knight.
Your heels get perfect. If you pull the rope, meaning bend your arms, we're just going to create this gap for the rope to then yank
Creating
us
a
again.
gap.
Many have tried. Today could be the day, though. Many have tried. When we say tension, you're going to bend your knees into a squat while keeping the arms straight.
How far?
Keep it, right
All
there.
the way?
Yes. Beautiful. Now, when we're there, this is the part
Kim
where
says this is
we're gonna say
gay.
go, and then the boat is going to pull you up. not to be confused with you're gonna pull the boat up. So when I say go, you're just gonna let the boat do the work and stand. Good. Yeah. Ready? Oh, good, yes. That was it. That was it. That's the feeling. That's the only way I can kind of simulate the feeling. Now the starting position is much different from that. The vest is gonna float your upper body, and the board is gonna float your lower body. So this is going to be our starting position.
What an angle.
The very beginning, yeah. Lord, at the very beginning. And then I'm going to say tension, and we're going to go from that to where we just were. So I'm saying floating, cool. And then we're going to say tension. Boat's going to tighten up on you. And then we're going to get to that deep squat. Here, arm straight. Yes. And then from here,
I'm straight. Eric McHenry.
And then the boat's going to pull you up. And all we're going to do is we're going to try to stand up, flatten out, and then bend the knees. Big bend. Yes. Arm straight. Tension on. Stay there. Ready? Yep. Here we go. Nice and easy. Here we go.
I'm not trying to rage bait anybody.
Stand.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's gonna get it.
Here we go. Stand. No stop. Yes.
Oh.
Very good. Big squat. Ready? Yep. Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Oh boy. I was gonna say that seemed pretty inevitable.
Most people, it wasn't looking good though. I wasn't very confident.
We won't tell him that.
He didn't listen to anything I said. I'm just kidding. He did. Dude, is that not the coolest feeling in the world? It's quite simple, right?
Yeah.
Oh, be serious.
Once you get it, you get the bug very quickly. You'll end up sawing the pontoon boat. very quickly.
No way.
I won't
though.
Is Andy
Oh yeah? Yeah, he said whenever I had a stopping point to go get him.
Nice. All right.
I have a one-inch jacket.
Oh, Andy P.
Where's my jacket then?
It's not cold.
It's cold.
It's not cold.
I'm lefty. I ain't a goofy guy today.
You ain't good.
Kayak content.
It's my cold punch for today.
Now we're talking. Wow. What do you mean the high? You think standing up on a wakeboard gets you higher than PCP? Are you serious? She built on Team Malenko, wow. This is what Eric McHenry should be doing. I would totally get a terrible sunburn for sure.
Good job!
Believe that.
Dude, riding now.
All right. Billy Corgan up. This seems pretty professional, so I bet the music won't copyright hit. Hopefully. If so, LA Knight might be a live only.
Hell of a ride, man.
That was the set of his life.
Hell of a ride,
Hell of a
man.
What a day.
Did I take my sunglasses?
That's where your sunglasses keep going. They just keep going to Andy.
At least they're not on the lake. As long as they're on Andy.
Great day, honey. Good steps.
I gotta land a 3-shove now.
What about you?
I'm so tired.
Super 60 with Beth?
I have surfed with her.
She loves the wind.
I just stepped on your water bowl.
My foot's wet. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you to the one and only L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
For coming surfing with us.
And if you haven't already, please.
All right, that's enough of that. Be serious. This is Amour. This has 6.4K views from 6 days ago. It's called Making Buttons and Buying Things.
I'm making these buttons for my friend's birthday that I'm kind of running late to because I waited till last minute.
Is she using like an old style
Turning out. Hopefully she's happy with them.
button making thing?
And hopefully it's a good time. I'm really excited to go.
EMAC? That would be awesome. What a video that would have been. EMAC chilling with LA Knight.
I drew some designs that were like themed of her.
This is like old
I made
school
some,
button
like,
making.
typical I love ones. I also did
Could
an
EMAC
I
stand up on the wakeboard?
So when you
Yay
arrive,
or
you
nay?
can choose. I feel like it adds variety. I'm gonna go with the I like. I also really like I think these are cute. I also did a little drawing of her. I should hurry up. I probably should hurry up. Yeah. I keep messing up, kind of.
What if they were playing chicken and it was that girl on her boyfriend's shoulders and then Eric McHenry on LA Knight's shoulders?
Damn it. I actually haven't showed my friend any of these designs, so I hope she likes them. I'm just gonna show up and see what happens. I do have like a kind of inside joke one. Haven't I printed one out yet? This Yowie one, which I think she'll laugh at. I think so. We'll see.
LA Knight knows the drill.
I'm not sure which button to choose.
Super Meat Boy
I feel like this one
character
just,
in the background, right?
It's stupid and silly. Okay. Now I'm leaving.
She liked them.
I'm leaving to the thrift store right now. With some friends. And I'm not
Batman
gonna buy
comic
clothes.
book.
No clothes. I'm looking for like fabric and little trinkets for this project I'm working on. So that's what I'm going for. I'm gonna wear these stupid little glasses. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I find. I'm carrying.
This is very,
committed
very
to taking some
sedated
photos
energy.
today as well. So I'm gonna have my video camera because I also want to take videos.
Do you think she's gonna speak or engage with anyone in the general public besides like maybe a shop owner? Do you think the IRL will have like any just random citizen encounters?
I have my film one.
I'm curious to see what her social
Also have
skills
this
are
little
like.
mini
Oh, she's got
Polaroid thing.
an old style Instamatic.
I want to do some Polaroid transfers, so I'm looking to.
Gen Z nostalgia for the old tech.
But yeah, let's see if I'm successful this time.
Oh, we don't get to see.
First thing I got was this 2003 User Guide World Book. I honestly got it because the cover is kind of ridiculous to me. and I love it so much. Like, what building is this? And like the brain.
What? What building is this?
It kind of just tells you. I don't know, honestly. If I had to guess, it would tell you just like every single bit of information about the world. Then I got, kind of impulsively, I just saw it and I threw it in my cart and I didn't take it out. I've never really
What kind of this is like the least crazy stuff. What's up, Scott Burke?
I've seen these guys before and I think it's just really fun.
I've seen these guys before.
To the collection.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Okay, and then we have something that my friend found actually, and I was like, I have to get this.
Oh my god, how nerdy, a Madagascar mug.
It's not even like special shaped or anything. I just like...
That was Cope. I love the movie Madagascar.
The wash of this.
Like seriously, I feel like the opening... I feel like the opening of Madagascar has an almost like Jedi Rich level moment with the zebra contemplating life.
Is the back.
Very existential.
Like, that's so good. Imagine having like a drink and this is what you see.
Yes, like, extremely relaxed.
This is great. I'm really happy about this actually. This might be my favorite thing. I didn't get too much though. So.
Flexum and Bethadone also known for doing the sticker.
Okay, also for my project, I got these two little, like, table cloths.
I know, she's like, I remember these guys.
Doing some photo transfers on here, but we'll see. I might do one photo transfer and one cyanotype because I really wanted to.
Who is this woman?
I think it would look cool blue.
Amour.
I'm kind of sick of the blue though. Then I went to Hobby Lobby. Mainly for fabric.
Yeah, AMOUR. Amour.
I didn't get any of that, but I did get a bunch of ribbons. I was trying to look for some ribbons at the thrift store, but like for a pack of 2 cute ones.
Yeah, it's like an insanely beloved, iconic brand.
I was like, man, I've been really wanting to make like those little like ribbon badges. So I thought, if I'm here, might as well buy some ribbons. So
is that a we?
I'm really excited for that. Also from the thrift store, I did get these rings. I left them in my car.
Oh, be serious, Armani. She seems incompetent and incredible. She's just like out buying like cool shit that she sees out places. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys remember Just Nina or not. We've watched her. I use her very sparingly, but man, she really drops a lot of interesting videos. And in this one, what's this one called? I brought my sister to the doctor this morning.
I brought my sister to the doctor this morning. We had to be here at 6.
But I think Amour is just picking out like neat, shiny things, you know, like that she doesn't just, you know, taking them back to her nest.
Eat or drink anything. I waited until they brought her in.
Alani.
To drink my Alani.
Stepping on Bethadone.
I won't tell if you won't.
Let me pull over.
And of course, this is the heathen with his latest live stream.
I know it's live, but you got it looking at you. One looking outside the way. Alright, now then. Figured I'd go live, let y'all see Bucks. Buckshot Saloon. Now, a month ago, he had lines out the door and half a mile down the road, man. Waiting to get in there. Oh, man, one more down the road, huh? Now, after all the bad publicity, he's not really that busy. Okay, and you got to tell him out this way, huh? You see out the window?
Huh, Linda.
I mean, he's got business and the place is pretty well packed, but there's not lines out the door waiting, right, Linda? Like there used to be.
This is from 5 days ago, so this is fresh, even in the BOYTWatch live world. Like, this is pretty hot off the presses, I feel like. I feel like that qualifies. Oh, BStevie has also said that he is going to make a video with his thoughts on the Patriot Act.
I remember he's had a lot of bad publicity over here with the...
He said, gotcha.
You know, his private police force that are the security for him. You know, GPD. Y'all see there's no big line
The
out
heathen
the
never
door and
sleeps.
stuff. Usually, man, there used to be big lines running out the door. We coming all the way to the street over here, to the edge of the road. See, it's 129 right now, and there's no big line. A couple of people waiting outside. They're waiting on rides.
Huh, Linda.
Now, there's people in there, but it's nowhere near as busy as what it used to be. Okay, we're gonna stay live for a minute. We're gonna go around this block here. I'm gonna come back out over there by Metzler's law firm right down the road. Right
Oh,
there.
down by Dave Meltzer's law
The other
firm.
night where somebody called and
That rascal, Linda.
said they had loud music. It's in the lofts right there next door to where
Bad publicity.
Metzler's law firm is. Okay, so this is actually 26th Street. All right, I guess I'll wait and let this here cab pass on by.
Man, I'd love to be in the back, like, as their camera person.
Yeah, you know, Linda, we're talking about Matthew now. He got a car. So why don't he do Uber Eats and things like that to make him some money? Instead of just being a bum, wanting to bum it all the time, huh? He thinks, like I said, man, you watch his videos, he thinks you owe him money because he works doing his YouTube. Man, first of all, he don't really work doing his YouTube. He makes one video a month and wants to play that same video over and over and over and over and over, right? Come on.
Not having
You
it.
can smell alcohol strong out there, right?
Don't sleep on Linda.
It had to be alcohol, man. It was definitely strong, wasn't it?
The best Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy. True.
There's the Busy Bee Cab, 7628429. Been drinking too much. Better to call them than to be getting that other blue car to give you a ride home, huh? They used to be blue, right? What are they now? They're white, huh? All right. So we got somebody blocking the street here. Most likely an Uber in the middle. Got some people getting picked up.
Very relaxed about blocking off the street this time.
They have the right of way. Huh. You know, about 2 seconds I was going to get nasty and mean with them, right?
2 more seconds of these people getting out of their car, and I was going to cuss at them. Bye, Bethadone Clinic.
Hard to hold my tongue, Linda. Hard to hold my tongue.
It's hard to say, Killer Tony. Sometimes he does, like, investigative journalism. Sometimes he just drives around and gets into fights with people. And sometimes he's cooking. Sometimes he's just filming local drug addicts. He's got a pretty wide scope of content. He also sang in the ghetto one time. He had a whole Charlie Kirk stream.
Yeah, that drunk, stupid, that big old boy could barely stand up.
Look at that building in the background. That's really
picking him up as a dumbass for doing it in the middle lane. As drunk as they was, he blocked the whole damn road, man. If he just blocked it to one lane, we could go around him in this middle lane. But the drunks had to block up the whole damn road because he want to be in the middle lane.
He's going to take his half out of the middle.
Yeah, you gotta hold your tongue, man. You gotta hold your tongue, because, you know, you go telling them, then they want to be smart aleck, and then they in some deep shit, man. Everybody's in deep shit, huh?
Huh.
Yeah. You know how I get, huh, woman? They'll be saying, well, you got this, huh? That's how they are, huh?
We can't miss a ghost? Wow.
They was blocking
I'll
the
miss
damn
you,
road, man. I
Bethadone
told them,
Clinic.
get the hell out of my way. They won't be smart asses. There was more of them than one. I was outnumbered, and they're 3 times the size. See a cop just rode through there.
He was outnumbered, and they were 3 times his size.
And I'm old and brittle now, so, you know. You think I can wait? I'm old and brittle.
That evil
my
laugh.
bones
It's like
full
the
of
Ben
green
Thorpe.
dust.
Like,
Right, woman?
right, woman?
That sucks, man. I wasn't always old. Didn't used to be old.
Ooh,
Like
time passage from the
I wasn't
heathen.
always old. That sucks, man. I wasn't always old. Didn't used to be old. Like it happened overnight, huh? Yeah, you was doing really good till you went to UTMB. UTMB, University Hospital, is the worst place you can ever go. Worst places you can go is
If
in
you
the
hear that
University
one
Hospital.
Ben laugh, like you know
For a
you're
trauma center, you
cooked.
get shot or something like that, but once they get you in there, they're not wanting to let you go.
He said how old he is, but I can't remember.
Hey, y'all see this one down there? This one here got a lot more business now than what it used to have, and Bucks don't have as much.
It really does.
Bucks
Life really
lost a
does
lot of
really
business
fly
with the bad
by.
publicity that they've been getting.
It's almost time for VidCon
I don't know where
again.
Harvey's at. He might be riding around Galveston
It's
yet.
almost been 1 year
He was
since
Galveston
the
earlier.
Iceman stream. Trademark pending.
Whenever he's up there on the seawall, if he would have parked across the street, look, man, what the hell is wrong with these people? Now they think they want to park in the middle.
You know, they arrested him.
Yeah. If he'd have parked on the other side of the
multiple
seawall, he
times
been
at the
all right.
hospital.
But they couldn't have given him a ticket. Paid parking ends at 6 p.m.
In fact, he's openly said that his feud with the hospital is so intense that there's like they will not accept him even in an emergency situation. They have to take him to the other hospital.
Unto the oasis.
Oh, listen to him go.
In low places.
Yes, Kino.
That's gonna be a
Low
copyright
places
strike
from the
'cause they're
heathen.
playing that music. I got friends in low places. Yep, that's the redneck bar. Joey might like it in there, but you know them
Joey.
redneck motherfuckers, they really do like to fight, man.
If you don't know, Joey is his son who got into it with some people. Remember we watched the video where he was yelling at those people?
You heard the story about my sister's wedding, right, Lena? Mary Elizabeth? She married that redneck cowboy? Not Tommy. She was married to Tommy when she died. But, she married that redneck cowboy that's playing that country music and all that shit. Real redneck motherfuckers, man. Then as soon as the bride left, the family wanted to start a fight.
Are they just trying to
The whole family got
document
beat up. The groom's family.
people in the middle of the road, or
funny?
how much
funny?
that business has fallen off? Is that the point of the
Donnie was
stream?
still holding that against her when she died. You know, he didn't even go see her. Donnie didn't even go see her, dying from Lou Gehrig's disease. He didn't go see her, huh? I think he was gonna go the next day or something. The day after she died, but man, she was in bad shape by then, huh? She was in pretty bad shape when I finally went and seen her, wasn't she? Yeah, all her bullshit I wasn't going to. You know, she was a greedy one, right?
Wow.
Yeah. But then whenever I went and seen her, man, I felt bad. Huh? I cried like a little baby when she died, didn't I, Lena? Yep, nowhere near
Why
the
do you say
business like
greedy
what they
then?
used to have. They're still packed, but they don't have them lines waiting. Damn, Lynn, I gotta take you home because there's a whole lot of little girls waiting for me in there.
Uh-oh.
There's 2 guys making out.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, there was.
I didn't see that. I just seen the girl there.
Go back around, you'll see it.
There was 2 guys making out.
It looked like 2 guys.
Oh, Linda's upset by 2 men kissing outside the bar.
Take you home because there's a... But they don't have them lines waiting. Damn, Lynn, I gotta take you home because there's a whole lot of little girls waiting for me in there.
Woo!
There's 2 guys making out.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, there was.
I didn't see that. I just seen the girl there.
Go back around, you'll see it.
There was 2 guys making out.
It looked like 2 guys.
Oh, no.
In a redneck bar. No, man, you get beat up doing that shit, man. Come on. In a redneck bar?
In a redneck bar?
Making out. They both had looked like suits on me.
I don't believe it.
Go back, you'll see if they're still there.
Go back,
Yeah,
you'll
I'm gonna
see
go
it,
around the
heathen.
other
Let's
way.
go.
So I can see a little bit better. This world famous Tremont House, man. Them people are pricks, huh? They get their way whenever
These
they
people
tell
are
the government
pricks.
to jump around here. The government asks them how high, huh? They say, what, you want the whole street? You can have it. Anybody comes on that street, we'll arrest them for you. Don't they? Yeah, remember I had an argument with them out there, right?
All right, let's see.
I don't think so. Y'all can't do that shit. But I ended up moving anyway, didn't I? I wondered if they got the $7 hot dog. There's the police. I was wondering, yep, there's the $7 hot dog. I was wondering when the police was going to come here. They said there was 2 guys over there making out.
You're right around that black truck or that white truck on me.
Well, you know what? I'll go back and watch the video at home later on. Just to see, but damn, I told you, look at all the little girls just waiting on me. Look at them, Linda. Oh, damn, I'm gonna miss these walk across the street.
See those 2 guys right there was making out.
It is a diabolical
Oh,
laugh.
they do, man. There's 2 guys sitting there hugging each other. What the fuck? That ain't no queer bar, man. What the hell?
Heathen cooked, man. She told him.
Well, you know, all these cops, man, I don't know about the guys being homos, but a lot of them female cops, man, they're lesbos, man. You know that bitch arrested me was a lesbo. You know what? Benz, I really don't want to sue them, man. I should really get disorderly and tell them, you know what? I jacked off thinking about that bitch that night. How about
What?
that?
What in the world is going on here?
Lesbos, man. You know that bitch arrested me was a lesbo. You know what? Benz, I really don't want to sue them, man. I should really get disorderly and tell them, you know what? I jacked off thinking about that bitch that night. How about that? I fantasized on her. How about that?
Whoa, buddy.
Funny,
Man, this guy,
piss him off, huh?
he delivers.
There's the police right there. You see him? No, keep it on. Listen, in case they try to get us.
2 dudes hugging outside the bar. What the fuck, man?
Powell. Chelsea. The numbers for police ID number, man.
See, I know I can trust the heathen with a 16-minute time slot where all I know about the video is that he's driving around. Like, I know that's going to be good. I didn't think it'd be this good.
450, I have to look. Oh, man, I keep telling Joy should be coming down to Joy got all that money. You know where I'd be every week, don't you? I'd be coming home broke every week, wouldn't I? Have 4 or 5 girlfriends, though.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
The heathen.
Yeah, I wonder what they're doing here. If they're moving one in or moving one out.
Wow.
1:42. Looks like they're trying to close it up early, like they, you know.
1:42 in the morning? That's pretty wild. Oh yeah, I forgot
Like
this
they're
was a
supposed to. They
nocturnal
might have got
video.
into a lot of trouble. You know, with the videos and everything Harvey was doing? Oh, what the hell, man. Now they got footloose going on in there. Oh, look, they are making out there now. Unless they just hug. They must just be friends, brothers or something. There must be a wedding party or something in there. That's where they did Mary Elizabeth's benefit, Leonard, when she was dying from ALS. Was Buckshot gave her benefit there, where you remember what was the Deacons of Deadwood? They came in there flying all their colors. They was mad at me, man, because I told them, man, y'all get permission from the Banditos. You know, we also better call them and tell them you're here and tell them what's going on so that you can
Sorry about that.
not start a war. You have to allow them to authorize you.
So Heathen is saying that he intervened in a benefit for a local woman to prevent an all-out motorcycle gang war.
To fly them colors here, unless it's during a rally or something.
Sorry about that.
Otherwise, yeah, they will come. Especially the way the Deacon said Deadwoods was came in here. You remember that, or you didn't see them when they came in, did you?
Did you, Linda?
You know, the Banditos went and told them they was out messing with people and doing shit they wasn't supposed to. Banditos went and told them they was going to take their freaking charter from them if they didn't stop.
We're going to take your charter.
Deacons of Deadwood.
All right, here's Vinnie Sluga. Amazon Delivery Late is the title of this work. Now, this is not to be confused with Amazon Delivery for Me that we watched last time. This is Amazon Delivery Late. I couldn't tell you, Killer Tony. I haven't seen this one before. Boy, that Vinny, what's he thinking? What do you think prompted this? The Amazon driver never seen alive again. I was addicted to the Kino. I wanted to be on the thumbnail. What do you like? I guess kind of what interests me is I understand having kind of a build up to the delivery because that's kind of your payoff. But what's Vinny's angle on just continuing to let the clip run after the package has been delivered? Are we going to get a payoff, or is it just going to cut feed? I'd imagine just making sure I didn't have it paused by accident. What a compelling piece of artistry. Next up, of course, is Flexum. First ballot Hall of Famer, BOYTWatch Live legend. She's already won her first round matchup against Miss Hazed.
Welcome back to Puff Pastry Pass, where I attempt to bake things baked. We have Mama Flexum back in the
Mama
kitchen
Flexum,
today,
Joe
and we
Shabatoni.
are going to...
This is 100% the theme is people yelling at their dogs or their animals. It is Riv. I love Vinnie Sluga. Could win the whole tournament.
Make a quiche, but first we have the goodies. We're working with our handy dandy blue raz. If you guys haven't caught on a theme, blue raspberry is one of my favorite. We can focus.
There you go.
Blue raspberry tincture.
Mama Flex.
And then we'll be back. Let's see if this works proper.
Mama gonna hit too?
I think it said 3 milliliters is a dose. And that is too much for me. So I'm going to do one.
Make sure not to get that on the white.
10 milligrams is 3 milliliters.
So she has a very, very low
I can do one.
Tolerance.
One? That might be entertaining.
Here we go.
Oh, Mama Flex, I'm gonna get high too. Let's go.
That's not a full one. Woo! All right, we'll be back in a bit.
Welcome back. You know, when you think of something, all of a sudden it's already recorded.
Welcome back. We're gonna make quiche, and we forgot milk. And I only have brown sugar or cream. Oat cream. So we're gonna add more eggs. Apparently that works.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's what we're gonna do. So quiche at my house is kind of like everything, you know, all the leftovers can go into it, right? So you need a crust to start with, and we are using frozen pie crust, deep dish. I'm gluten-free. We didn't find a gluten-free option at the grocery store, but that's okay. I don't need to eat the crust. There are some really great frozen gluten-free crusts out there, though, if that is a necessary option.
Yeah,
So
like a
you
tincture.
start with the crust. And then the formula is 6-1-1-1. It's typically 6 eggs, a cup of milk or heavy cream, a cup of shredded cheese, and a cup of fillings. That's the basic formula. That being said, we are going to alter it a little bit because we don't have the milk products except for the brown sugar oat cream, and we're not going to put brown sugar oat cream in it. We're going to instead add an extra couple of eggs. I Googled and found out that you could make quiche without milk involved. So that's what we're doing. And we're going to put more toppings inside. We're going to pre-steam our broccoli.
Let's go, pre-steaming.
So it's already cooked. We've got some sausage. We're going to cook that up. And we're going to use canned potatoes because they are also already cooked. And typically I would use diced canned tomatoes.
Wonderful,
we got sliced
yes,
because
wholesome
this grocery
bonding.
store did not have diced. We'll chop them down. So we'll have potatoes, sausage, and broccoli and cheese going into the egg mixture.
Yum.
And that's the plan.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we doing first?
We can start the browning of the
Flexum versus Paro in the second round, by the way. What a matchup.
Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean sausage is my preference, of course, regular.
Of course.
Or if there's a breakfast sausage. Okay. So we'll get this going.
Everything bagel chips.
You can say it if you want to in DR.
And a block of cream cheese. That's my snack right now.
Chop it down. Now, I said that we can do leftovers, like we'll do a stir
Beef
fry.
chunks by Jedi Joy.
Maybe, okay, how about grilled veggies with chicken
Wow,
or steak,
double nose
or a piece of
alignment.
fish for dinner,
Wow,
and then
Randy.
some of those extra grilled veggies,
I would
we
say
would
it's
just
on the
chop
table
down and use,
if you were a
'cause they're
wealthy
pre-cooked.
gentleman.
And it's a great way to use up veggies that you have from the night before, whether it's sauteed onions or peppers or broccoli or asparagus is another great option. And then we sometimes will use leftover meats. Yes, sausage is a great option. Or if there's bacon from a breakfast we didn't use it all, we can cut that down into little bits and use it in this quiche. Or I like gyros, and if we use gyro meat and chop that down, we would use like feta cheese and whatever veggies, probably broccoli or something, and it's just a different option, more like a Greek omelet or Greek quiche.
Cooking with Trad Mom and
egg
Trad
breakfast.
Daughter ASMR.
Oops. Turning. There was something I was making the other day that I was like, man, I wish I had a slap chop.
Slap chop.
Oh.
I remember that.
Throwback.
William has one and
McHenry
uses it pretty frequently, especially for onions.
It's crooked. Maybe.
What do you think about Flexum's energy when her mom's around? She seems a little more like
I've had canned potatoes before.
kind of playful.
That I
like
know.
open.
That I can
So
as
William
guarded.
likes to use them for
She's also high, though.
breakfast potatoes sometimes, just because they just need they need browning, but other than that.
A baby knife.
Are these microwave safe?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we'll do some broccoli washed and then chopped down into little
Have you ever
bits.
seen how she handles trolls? She'll just like look into the camera with this like dead eye girl look and just be like, say whatever you want to. It's all engagement. And then she just goes back to whatever she's doing.
And steam it.
No.
Short.
Flexum is a foot fetish model by trade. So her most popular content is all foot related. But she does like car Q&As, hiking videos. She'll do IRL recap edits, and then she has the cooking show.
Short steam.
But she does these like fairly regularly,
Cooking
just not all the
ASMR.
time.
Cooking ASMR.
There you go.
I was so surprised to learn that in animes, the sound of rain is sizzling bacon or like sausage.
Uh-oh, anime.
You guys know that? Can you hear this? That's the sound of rain in animated films.
That's
new.
Missed opportunity. No, she did go up against her. She beat Miss Hayes in a squash match.
News to me. New news.
Why does sizzling food sound more like rain than rain does?
It's a good question.
Textures. I need another bagel crisp. My cream cheese block. Broken it.
Wow, dog walked her. What a statement.
Oh no! My crisp keeps breaking inside the block. I tried to rescue it with another one and that one broke.
Yep. I do that with tortilla chips occasionally.
I can't even really describe to you
salsa.
that one video that's in her members only section, but it is really wild.
Browned sausage.
My mind is kind of erased it, I think.
Chopped up taters. Probably
Like,
make
remember
some
we
of
talk
it.
about the perfect, whether or not you would eat the perfect cupcake, because then, like, you know what I mean? I think it's like that. My mind's trying to reset itself.
So that's one of our toppings. We're gonna have enough to make a second quiche.
Yes.
Grace does refuse
So
to
what's the
hike.
what can you do with quiche? When can you eat it?
Quiche, among all other breakfast food, is welcome at any part of the day.
True, and it can be eaten hot or cold, on a plate, or if it's cold, grab it in your hand and go.
Yep. It is the Dr. Seuss of foods.
The Dr. Seuss of foods.
They are soft because they are pre-cooked.
Yeah.
So you can feel some squish. We're gonna go a little light because we have so many other options.
Proteins take priority.
True, but potatoes.
Potatoes. I made egg whites the other day. And they were about 5 grams of protein
Wow,
per
corn dog,
egg
what a
white.
statement.
So that was nice. I used cottage cheese.
What are you talking about, Junk? Flexum is an extremely high seed. She was a number 2 seed in her bracket.
And peppers and cheese and
Second only to Savvy Guy.
things.
And things.
It was a fairly easy one.
Okay. So, squeeze this. There we go. This needs to be worshed. Worshed. So you're cutting that into little nibs.
Does Gus eat broccolis?
He will if I eat it first.
That's fair.
Okay, small mixing bowl, but bigger than that.
It should be in that one on the top shelf thing.
Oh, I see.
How? Yes. With proper preparation. What? Well, I don't think they're actually gonna eat it. Lily won't. Griffey might.
Okay, we need the oven started also at
Yes.
375,
Let's get the
please.
oven started. Well, now I'm covering Mama Flexing.
Don't talk to me like that.
It was the leftover microwave timer that.
Like this size is good.
Okay. Griff does not.
Are you
see
eating as you go?
No. It's like you ask the kid if they had chocolate cake, and they're like, no, but it's all over their face.
Right. Here we got break up those yolks. Oh, that one didn't want to break. This will be a new experience doing this without a cup of milk, which really makes eggs fluffy. Is that already warm?
No, can't be.
I didn't think so. I actually think I am going to add another egg because a cup of volume. I mean, we're missing a cup of volume.
Ah.
What you got?
Itches.
Eggs are back in. Yes.
How's the battery? Battery's fine for right now. Not for long. These batteries don't seem to last very long.
Okay. Oops.
You love the floating
Okay.
head
Bit me.
around
Oh my
Mama
goodness
Flexum.
gracious.
What's up, Daninsky? You don't like her tats?
What is happening?
Cooking complete. Rapid preheat.
Is there anything in there?
I don't know. Look. I think
Wow.
the microwave just wanted to be opened.
Josh Block
The cooking
activity.
complete is now off.
That makes sense.
Stuffed crust.
Stuffed crust.
Put just a little spot of water, just a little bit in the bottom, so that has something to steam. A little bit more than that.
A little bit more than that, Flexum.
Sure, go with that. And like maybe do a minute. We'll
There was
see.
a mother-daughter
paper
foot
towel it?
stream, at least one.
Maybe that will help.
Contain the steam a little.
Contain it. Help steam it. Okay. So I can't tip this because the liquid will just come right out.
I can tip this.
So we've got the 9 eggs in here because
9
we're missing.
eggs. Let's go.
It would have been 6 eggs, but we're missing a cup of milk or heavy cream. So we do that. We are going to add a cup of shredded cheese to this, and then I need salt and pepper to this mixture.
Tremendous amateur background.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep going.
Lots of going. Fresh ground pepper. Okay, is this that's a, oh. And salt and pepper to taste. Typically we go, I use kosher salt at home where we pinch it out of a pinch bowl and we do a heavy pinch because it's eggs, sometimes 2. And then pepper. Ooh, perfect. Okay,
Perfect.
so then you're going to need to film. We've got our crust on a cookie sheet. Okay. We've got a cup of the
Well, I don't want to be blocking.
sausage.
There's just no
We're going to put
good
that
place here.
around the bottom of the crust. It's protein heavy. Maybe we better stop there. I'm going a little bit shy, but I also did a kind of a heavy cup. We're going to do our
Heavy
broccoli.
cut, boys.
Woo. Careful. Toasty bowl. Okay. We're going to do the little bit of potato we did.
Potato.
You just want to kind of make things as even as possible.
Mama Flex, I'm kind of a take charge
Potato
kind
is
of
just
gal.
nice because, well, potato.
She's really stepped up
Potato
here.
and sausage are friends.
There's those tattoos
Potato
we
and
were just
breakfast are
talking
friends. Okay, there's that. Oh, that one can go there.
Let cheese go. Oh, you mixed it.
Okay, so we've got our
9
cheese
eggs.
mixture that has the, the egg mixture that has the shredded cheese
Oh,
in
is that
it.
why it's me said she was too old to have
And
eggs?
the salt and pepper, and we're just going to pour it slowly and evenly over all of those vegetables. And because the cheese gets kind of clumped up in here, you have to kind of spread it around. And this is a deep dish pie crust once
Yeah, that's her
again,
mom.
so
Mama
sometimes we
Flexin'.
have a little extra that doesn't quite make it. We typically cook that into, can you see without me? No.
No, probably not.
There's a little
Oh,
left in
baby.
here. Anyway, we typically throw that in the microwave in a little dish and scramble it up for the dog. So,
Wow.
we need
We
a
give
little
our
bit more pepper
leftover
across
quiche
the
to
top.
the dog. Keep it going.
And then we can throw this in the oven when the oven is ready. It is, I believe it's a 40-minute cook, but at about the 15-minute mark, we check for a hot spot in the oven. We might turn it so that it isn't getting overly brown on one side or the other. And then watch the time. I think sometimes it's done around 35 minutes. So we'll just plan for 40, but we check it multiple times throughout the cook.
Beautiful.
And we're ready to go.
A little bit longer.
This could be Grace and
Okay.
Courtney.
We'll be back. Ah. Well,
Ooh.
That
Uh-oh.
what an adventure. Hey, it looks like
Same
a
thing
snack.
happened to Tony Yo Man.
Just a snack. Okay, at the 30-minute mark.
It's pretty much done. We're going to give it a few more minutes, but we're adding some parm on top.
Adding
take our
some
little
corn.
side dish off.
Can.
Next up is Luna Star, and then we have our finale
was
with
easy.
the Savvy guy. Oreo Man himself. Very dark
Kinda looks
crystal
like a
coated visuals here.
Pterodactyl.
Kind of does.
Head. What is it, wing?
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Pterodactyl,
let's see.
good choice.
What's the bird? The pelican.
Ah.
Oh, you've been making a lot of comments about Mama Flexum that were banned? Wow. Here's the dog getting the quiche while Grace Thorpe starves. Look at her, Randy, feeding it to the dogs. Can you believe this? This is some Ted DiBiase shit. I didn't mute it, did I? No, okay.
Welcome back.
Handicapped
We have
flamingo.
quiche. And it rose up enough even though
Without the milk added. Yeah, even though we had
it spilled some. We're
That's
saving
our
that for the
dog.
dogs later.
That's how I read
This is
that.
now lunch, not brunch.
Yeah, that,
Oh.
we started a little bit later than I.
We did. That's okay. Again, quiche can be eaten any time of the day.
Poor Flexum. She's feeling the pressure.
And again, it is a really great way to use up leftovers because you can
the
go any
yard that
direction you
feet
want.
bought, true.
We left some of the crust in there.
She's
okay.
also a bush model.
I can't eat the crust anyway.
Fine. I'll look at that later.
Oh, you can eat the crust. Thank you.
Flexum is a legend. I think her feet content stuff is like the absolute least interesting of her content.
Fine.
Look at that.
And meats.
Even Mama Flexum showing items
Definitely
to
should
the
have showed
camera.
the inside of it.
Wow.
Not bad.
Broccoli bite.
Bravura.
For a little bit of little
What a
sausage,
performance.
little potato, little broccoli.
Oh,
Yeah,
cheesy
she's a
egg.
Bush model.
Egg pie, we call it for my dad because he thinks grown men they don't eat quiche, so we call it egg pie. He doesn't know the difference.
Hey, grown men don't eat quiche.
Anyway, thanks so much for joining us. If you have any requests on bakings, let me know.
Flexum,
And I'll
a
see you
true
next time.
living god of content.
Good.
Wow.
Hold on, Griffey.
Stick around to the end. Bonus footage.
Okay.
Here is Luna Star. Oh, I can move my little thing now, my square. This place, at least it looks like it's up on like they have like a proper kind of stage area. Now we're starting to get the power, and oh, look at this guy. Who's this guy, Luna? If you ask Luna a question now, she'll answer it in the comments. Usually. Yeah, they did a foot stream together in the car one time, I think, and a hike video. Josh Seething. Don't talk about King Lee Cypress during this segment, please. Although we do have Luna Star versus King Lee Cypress in a loser leaves the BOYT match on Monday afternoon. Remember when Luna was going to meet up with that guy and then at the last minute he revealed that he was polyamorous? Deserved to be hammered. Air drumming beret guy? Yeah, what's that guy's deal? There we go. I've heard, though, that Craig Fingerling is watching that matchup very carefully for any kind of inconsistencies in the voting. He's worried Luna Star versus Kingly Cypress may be stolen.
Hell yeah, guys, give it up for Luna Star.
Luna Star. Thank you, Luna Star.
Well, I know there's someone in here who knows, but you know it's not.
What's going on, YouTube? Back at you guys with a quick little presentation.
And of course, here is King Savvy.
In this presentation, guys, we're going to just have a little quick discussion. Hope everybody's having an okay Thursday. Hope everybody's doing what they got to do to maintain and keep themselves up. In this presentation, guys, just want to talk to you guys for a little bit.
Music to die by.
Here's what we're gonna talk about, guys. Here's what we're gonna talk about in this presentation. You know, the older that we get, the more we start to understand about people.
Okay.
And one thing I love so much about my father is that he was always very transparent with me, you know, about just how people are and just how the world really is. Once you understand, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can agree with me on this, once you understand how people are and how evil and just how deceitful people are, it'll just make you not want to deal with people anymore.
True.
And that is the phase of life that I'm currently at. Once you see how devious people are, once you see how evil people are,
better.
Once you see how demonic people are, it'll just
Bethadone.
make you not want to deal with people. People are just wicked, man. They wicked for no reason. And one thing that's crazy is crazy how you have people that can despise you for no apparent reason. You haven't done anything to them. You just, you're polite, you're respectful. You haven't done anything to anyone, but there are people that will just despise you for no reason, and it's crazy. And one thing I've never understood in my life is just how a person can despise you for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't done anything to them. You haven't done anything wrong to them, but they just despise you for no apparent reason. The older we get, guys, the more we start to understand people, and we start to understand the nature of people. And my father always tried to tell me and my stepbrother about just life and just how people are.
The blueprint.
You know, people might say that my father's a negative person. People might say my dad is a crazy person. But my dad was always very honest and just very transparent with us about how
Why would they
people
say he was
really
crazy?
are. Because the nature of mankind is wicked, guys.
I was
It's
just
wicked.
gonna say, I bet that's how
And
South to West thinks about Ben.
the more you start to understand
People hate him for no
about
reason.
how people are and just how mankind is, it'll make you just not want to deal with people anymore. And that's the level that I'm at this point in my life. Like, once you understand just how evil and how effed up people are,
True.
it'll make you just not want to deal with people anymore. And that's the level of life that I'm really on. I don't want to deal with people no more, guys. I don't. I'm to that point in my life. I just don't want to deal with people no more because I've been hurt so much in my life. And the older that I get, I'm just seeing in my life how evil mankind is. People are evil. They are evil. I used to try to give people second chances and giving people the benefit of a doubt. One thing I really had to get through my head is that people are evil. They are evil and they have evil forces inside of them. They really do.
Wow.
And when you're a person that's been hurt a lot in your life and you've been done wrong by people, you get to a point in your life where you just don't want to deal with people anymore. And that's the point that I'm at this point in my life. I don't want to deal with people no more. I don't even care to deal with family. Either. Because the older that I get, I'm seeing more and more how evil people really are. People are evil. You can't see it when you a kid, when you a teenager, when you young, and when you growing up. But once you become an adult, you see how wicked and evil people are. Evil. People are evil, guys. And when you a person who's had a lot of negative experiences, because I'm pretty sure most of you guys that's watching this presentation, a lot of you guys have had negative experiences dealing with people. When you've had negative experiences dealing with people,
is that one of his, like, if you watching this video, you probably have negative experiences with people too.
Makes you not want to deal with people, you know? Because one thing you guys got to always remember.
That's why Savvy's the king. That's why he's the closer.
Anybody that wants to be aligned with you, anybody that wants to associate with you, they have a motive behind why they want to be around you. So always remember that. Anybody that wants to deal with you, it's a reason why they want to deal with you. You know, always keep that in mind. It's a reason why they want to deal with you. Nobody is just going to be around you just to be around you. If a person wants to be around you, you better believe it's a reason why they want to be around your behind. It's a reason why they want to deal with your behind. You better believe it.
Better believe it.
This is why I'm the way I am when it comes to dealing with people. I'm to a point in my life where I am just so done when it comes to dealing with people. I don't want to deal with people no more.
No more.
I'm tired of dealing with people because I've been hurt too much in my
Your
life.
Your IRL relationships
and I've been
are purely
disappointed too much in
transactional.
my
I think
life.
you could break
And it's only so
things
much
down to that,
hurt
but I think
and
people
mistreatment that you can endure in your life.
reasonably say that, yeah.
That's why I'm to a point in my life to where I just don't want to deal with people no more. I don't want to deal with people no more. I don't want to be bothered with nobody no more. Because I've been hurt way too many times in my life. I've been hurt way too many times. And I've gotten to a point
South
where
to west, what these
I'm
women
just
did
burnt
to
out.
Savvy Guy,
I'm burnt
it wasn't
out.
right.
And I'm just tired of being hurt and done wrong by people. How many of you guys are just tired of being hurt and done wrong?
Back a rat in the chat if you're tired of being done wrong.
And going out of your way, you know, you tried to be nice to people and it backfired on you. There comes a point where you just get tired of dealing with people. And the older you get, you start to understand just how sinister mankind is. The older that I get, the more and more I'm starting to understand about people. I have a greater understanding of people now than I did in my younger days when I was a teenager. Back when I was in my 20s.
Yes, he is also
I have
a
a very
virgin
clear
incel.
understanding of people. People
Never
are
had
evil,
no
man.
pussy.
They full of demons. They full of demons.
Full of demons.
They're full of demons, man. When you see people acting out of pocket, those are demons at work. Those are evil forces at work. Evil forces do exist, guys. And I ain't talking about no monsters that the preacher preaching about in the pulpit. Evil forces do exist. And they live within people.
You can see them, they're like stick figures.
You ever get around some people and you just don't feel comfortable around them? You just don't. You feel that something is just not right.
Mm-hmm.
That's evil that lives within that person. The reason why you might feel uneasy or uncomfortable around certain individuals is because they got evil that's living on the inside.
If you don't like somebody, they a demon.
And the older that I get,
Savvy Guy's trying to kickstart the new
where
Salem witch trials.
The more and more I'm starting to understand about people. And the more that I learn and the more that I understand about people, the more I don't want to be around people. Can I get a witness? Leave your comments on this presentation. Let me know how you feel about this. The older you get,
he almost
and
had
the more
sex
you
when he was
start
18,
to understand
but he didn't have a
about people,
condom.
the more
And
you don't want to be
told
around
everybody
people.
he was gay.
The less
because
you
he
want to be
wouldn't
around them.
Do it without a condom.
And that's the level that I'm at this point in my life.
And then he never got the
and I know
opportunity again.
the older that I get, the more I'm going to understand about people, because
What's up, E-Rod?
there are certain things that just click in your head just from being in the world. My father always said that. Certain things are just going to,
That's
just
like
going
one
to
of
get it
his
just from being alive.
like comforts to himself.
There are certain things you just learn.
He goes to the hotel
with
room
time
and
just
tries
from
on his
being in the world.
clothes and does his cologne reviews,
guys,
his
I'm here to tell you guys.
choreography.
I am here to tell you guys, the older that I get, the more I don't want to be around people. I just don't. And I'm pretty sure you guys probably feel the same way. The older you guys are getting, the less you guys probably want to be around people. If you're watching this video,
you probably
because
don't
you
want to
see
be
how
around
people are. You see how wicked and how evil people are.
True. He is
and
a
I
looper.
Know with time, the older we get, the more we're going to learn. That's just how life is.
He's the same age as
you
Eric
learn
McHenry.
things in phases. But that's the level that I'm at this point in my life. I'm just so burnt out on dealing with people. I'm so burnt out on being disappointed. I'm so burnt out on being hurt by people. And it's just gotten to a point where
he never got to clap
I just
want to
crawl into a hole and just be antisocial. I feel people who become antisocial are people who endured a lot of pain and mistreatment in their life. They learn so much about people, and they really started to see the
$40 and a lot,
nature of
Lizard.
people.
He gets
to where
hand
they just
relief,
became
I think, at the
full-blown
massage
antisocial.
parlor.
Antisocial people
From
are
time
not
to time.
born; they're created.
But he doesn't trust them to sleep with him.
Because when you're a person who's had bad experience after bad experience dealing with people, you get burnt out and tired of dealing with people.
How you gonna have a good outlook if all you've experienced
That's
is
why
suffering?
I don't care to deal with people no more. How many of you guys have had so many bad experiences in your life to where you just don't deal with people no more? You just don't care to deal with people no more. You've been mistreated so many times, been hurt so many times. You've had so many bad experiences dealing with people to where you just don't care to deal with people no more. That's the level that I'm on. I don't care for family. I don't care for friends. I don't care for nobody no more. That's where I'm at.
He just wants to wife
That's
up a
the
304.
level that I'm at in life. How many of you guys feel that way?
But he needs
How
money.
many of you guys have been burned so much in your life to where
Paro, for sure.
you just don't want to deal with folks no more?
You don't even want to deal with Grace Thorpe
Because
anymore.
that's where I'm at. And the more you start to understand people and how they are and how evil people are, the more you want to avoid people. Do you guys feel that way? Because I feel that way. It's like the more that I start to experience, the more bad experiences that I have dealing with people.
Is this just McHenry listing
the
taken
more,
to another level?
Negative experiences that I've had in my life, it just fuels a desire for me not to deal with people. It's sad to say that when you've had so many bad experiences dealing with folks, you get to a point, man, to where you like, you know what? I don't want to deal with nobody no more.
You know Hurricane's been burned too many times. He can never trust
That's the
another
level of life
streamer.
that I'm on. I hate to say it, but it's the honest truth. If you're on that level to where the more you learn about people and the more negative experiences you have, it just makes you not want to deal with people at all. Leave your comments. Let me know how you feel about this, guys, because this is real. The more you learn about people, and the more you see how people are,
demons,
how negative they are, how evil they are, how just downright cutthroat people can be, the more it fuels a desire for you not to deal
How
with
dare
anyone.
you, Daninsky?
You guys have a good day. Happy Thursday. See you soon. Peace.
Wow. People are evil, but listen, y'all have a great Sunday. Peace. Paro's been burned many times, getting put backstage and not not treated like the BOYT superstar that he is. All right, well, I'm going to go. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back Monday morning for Eric McHenry, volume 19, I think, and then C block of BOYT Madness in the afternoon. But thanks for hanging out for BOYT Watch Live. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you soon.